rhetorical question. We have to be because we're getting started.
I'm so excited. I literally can't wait.
Oh my God,
I'm really
it's
excited.
starting.
It's starting. Turn your phone off. This program is rated FG. For fucking great. Viewer discretion is not advised, as that would spoil all the fun.
True.
Enjoy the fuckery. Cue intro. Gobby's Next Top Model is in no way associated with America's Next Top Model.
Ew.
We don't fuck with that shit.
No.
I hope you are all ready and excited to start a brand new episode. So without further ado, let me introduce you to your host, GobbysGayming! Oh my god! No, I have to go. I'm on camera. I'm so busy and you're so irrelevant. Hello, everybody. In fact, it's good to be back. It feels good to be back. I want another round of applause just because I am arrogant as fuck. Another round of applause. It's good to be back. Hello. It's good to see me, isn't it? I don't know if everyone's gotten that's a quote from Wicked, the musical. What can I say? I'm just stealing content left, right, and center. So welcome, ladies, gentlebeans, and all you filthy, cheeky reality TV show goblins to a brand new season, not even episode, season of Gobby's Next Top Model. And you get that, and you get a fucking ding. The online reality TV show where 8 community-created Sims battle it out for the grand prize of a metaphorical pixelated crown, cash prizes, and the prestigious title. I still need to get this, like... No, that's not gonna be... No, that's not gonna be... Gobby's Next Top Model! We'll just do that. Oh, a cat. Did you see that? That was a cat. It was on this side. It was a small bean man. Hang on, if it's a small bean man and we gotta go... We interrupt your regularly scheduled program because... Cat. The cats are going to be all over the place today because it's too hot for them to go outside and also too hot to have the door open. So we've got the aircon on and all the cats are inside. So you may hear a lot of cats. You may see a lot of cats. And for that, I say you're welcome. I do. I say you're welcome. And again, I will cheer, I will ding, and I will bow. I will bow. I will bow. So, if you have not seen an episode or season of Gobby's Next Top Model before, do not stress. I will explain things as we go along, so you won't be missing out whatsoever. But, cut the track, as you all know. Before we start, I'd like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land on which this stream and show takes place, and pay my respects and acknowledge the Boonwurrung and Wadawurrung peoples. I pay respect to ancestors and elders who always have and always will care for country and community today and for future generations. I acknowledge any Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people who live in this tradition and call us to shared responsibility. May our words and actions lead us to respect country, learn from elders, and practice creative wisdom for future generations. Always was, always will be, Aboriginal land. So with that being said, we cut the track and transition back into some very shameless and senseless self-promo. So don't forget to follow the show live on the GobbysGayming Twitch, which is right here. And enjoy the episodes airing on the GobbysGayming YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, come over to Twitch. If you're watching on Twitch, go over to YouTube. Please, please, I'm begging you. As always, you can join in on all the fun and let your voice and votes, I nearly said voices, but if you've got a couple of them, I would talk to people about that. And let your voice and votes be heard on the Gobby's Next Top Model Patreon. All links will be in either the description below if you're watching on YouTube or in commands during the filming, which you can use as !! socials. I was meant to set up individual commands a long time ago, and for some reason, that idea has fallen off the bandwagon. I'm going to put it back on. If you're wanting a quick cheat sheet to keep up with the models this season, well, too bad, because I also did not do that this season. Yay to being behind. We love it. But also, who cares? What was I about to say? There will be a cheat sheet for this season in the Discord at some point in the future when I get around to making it. At the end of the day, if I've missed bits and pieces that are meant to be here,
You can talk to my boss. Actually, don't. My boss is Catherine, and she'll be pissed. Because I know it will appease some of you, I think it's probably best that we do this, but for this, I'm going to sit here completely still. I have 60 seconds to convince you to subscribe to the Patreon, so start the clock. Go. Early access, Patreon voting, general support, community spirit. I could go on, but I'll just stop. Oh. Jake! You better subscribe to the Patreon. You better subscribe today. What? You better subscribe to the Patreon. You better subscribe today. I can't hear you. You better subscribe to the Patreon. You better subscribe today. Woohoo! You better subscribe to the Patreon. You better subscribe today.
Did somebody say more perks? No? Fuck it.
Weekly Patreon judging, voting power, model casting power, the power to select the theme of future seasons, as well as early access to season theme submission requirements, your name featured in YouTube videos and streams. You get exclusive behind the scenes Gobby model content. Chill out. Subscribe to the Patreon. Subscribe today. Subscribe. Subscribe to the Patreon. Subscribe today.
I'm like begging.
Subscribe to the Patreon. Subscribe today.
Do it now.
Subscribe to the Patreon. Subscribe today.
Please.
Well, that is our 60 seconds up. Have I convinced you? Cool. So please remember,
so.
if you haven't, please feel free to check out the Patreon. And if not, that's totally fine.
I'll just go fuck myself.
Great. So with all that being said, I've already said that, please remember to keep all comments, messages, and interactions respectful, as Gobby's Exit Model is all about the celebration of beauty in all its forms, and our mods are a great example of towing the line between respectful and cheeky. So what they say goes. Essentially, respect the mods, and also thank you, mods. So thank you to our mods. I've already got it in there, and to stop me from rambling on for hours and hours, welcome. Fuck, they're good. To the episode. It's showtime.
Ooh, girl. You're in for a treat.
Is this the intro?
I think this is the intro.
Wait, the intro to what?
Gobby's next top model. Gobby's,
Yeah.
next top. Subscribe to the Patreon.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Gobby's Next Top Model. 8 contestants, 1 crown. Who will take home the grand prize? Let's find out.
Who will it be? Is it me? Yes, please. I am the next top model.
Are you ready to meet the model? From Resurrection, Ebony Lee and Ash Phoenix. From Crystal Ball, Musa Winks, Big Smooth, and Kiara Mora. From Secrets, Frankie Michaels, Aquamarine, and Tina Bog. Gobby's Next Top Model is all about diversity, inclusivity, and celebrating the world that we see around us. We want to uplift, we want to encourage, and we want to celebrate everyone, everywhere. So kick back, join in, and let's crown
Gobby's next top model.
So I'm fairly certain my volumes are all, because I tried to stop the video, but it didn't actually work. So we're going to play the trailer one more time. You're all so welcome to sit through the exact same thing one more time, so that everything is right where they need to be. So one more time, see the trailer! All right, so it's not gonna work, and that's also fine. Apparently it's gonna finish what it was doing the first time, even though I don't know why that's happening on my little thing, but eventually the volumes and stuff will all come back. I can kind of adjust this here and make that work. My cats are fighting in the background. I'll be back in a sec, team. They're really apparently going at it today.
It's showtime. Ooh, girl. You're in for a treat. Is this the intro? I think this is the intro. Wait, the intro to what? Gobby's next time.
I mean, what's the point? I mean, what is the point? It barely touched anything. It barely did anything. Anyway, we're going to do it one more time as a smooth transition in. My cats have stopped fighting with each other, which is so lovely. And I'll see you all in one more, literally 1 minute. I'm pretty sure it's a 1 minute trailer. Or 1.5.
Subscribe to the Patreon. Subscribe today. Subscribe. Subscribe to the Patreon. Subscribe today.
I'm like begging.
Subscribe to the Patreon. Subscribe today.
Do it now.
Subscribe to the Patreon. Subscribe today.
Please. I have aged many a year since we started introducing this season. And let me tell you right now, I don't know why my old woman is so old. She didn't need to be this old, but she is. And she's weathered. And she is doing her best. All right, I don't know what the fuck that character was, but here we are. Sky, thank you for joining the Patreon at the winning tier. Season trailer, let's do it!
It's showtime.
Ooh, girl.
You're in for a treat.
Is this the intro?
I think this is the intro. Wait, the intro to what?
Gobby's next time. Gobby's next time.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Gobby's Next Top Model.
Oh my god, I'm so excited!
8 contestants, 1 crown. Who will take home the grand prize? Let's find out.
Who will it be? Is it me? Yes, please. I am the next top model.
Are you ready to meet the model?
From Resurrection, Ebony Lee
And Ash Phoenix.
from Crystal Ball, Musa Winks, Big Smooth,
And Kiara Mora.
from Secrets, Frankie Michaels, Aquamarine, and Tina Bond.
Gobby's Next Top Model is all about diversity, inclusivity, and celebrating the world that we see around us. We want to uplift, we want to encourage, and we want to celebrate everyone, everywhere. So kick back, join in, and let's crown
I mean, the good thing about that is that I did get a chance to put it on the Instagram story, which I forgot to do, because I forgot to do it. Okay, I forgot to. I can't be everything y'all need me to be. I just can't do that. I'm so sorry, but it's just not within me. So, for anyone who has not seen a season of Gobby's Next Top Model before, let me kind of explain a very rough gist of how this works. So, last week we met all of the models who were returning because it's an all-star season, but we'll get to the special all-star stuff. But essentially, each week, the models will compete in a photo shoot challenge alongside a skill-based challenge, which will then have them placed into a pyramid, which we call like the placement pyramid. Wow, Aaron, riveting shit. Then we will pick the best photos that they have taken and kind of judge them based on that. Very still America's Next Top Model style, but also we're not like America's Next Model because that thing is trash. Then I will consult my fantastic judges panel and they will give their opinions alongside a couple of their own scores. Now, a new thing that I have decided to add, which the Patreons have known about this for a little while, but I'm not sure the importance of it has really sunken in just yet. The models have always done the photo shoot as the main aspect of the competition, and then the skill challenge is kind of a fun thing on the side, and I just think that that needs to change. a lot of these models really rely on taking great photos, but not a lot of them really place emphasis on the challenge. They're walking away, they're leaving early, they're going to the bathroom in the middle and then coming back and like sitting on the couch and having a chill out. And I genuinely think the models are getting a little too complacent and a little too predictable. So from this season onwards, or we're trialing it out for this All-Stars, but I kind of think this is going to work. Moving forward, not only will there be a pyramid placement for the photo shoots, there will also be a pyramid placement for the skill challenge. Where's my little ding? But also, so this is based on their ranking. So for example, our winner of the week, who won the photo shoot, might actually have the worst challenge score. And if that's the case, they may be top of one pyramid, but bottom of the other pyramid. And I just don't think that's really all that fair. So we'll explain that as we go, obviously, but with this being an all-star season, we're trialing out a new format that I'm calling a non-elimination. However, I do also want to let you all know that although there's no eliminations, there are going to be what I'm calling cullings. Now, an all-star season would be a little stakeless if there was no danger. So what I have proposed or come up with is that because this is a much shorter season than usual, instead of the usual 8 episodes, there are only going to be 6 competitive weeks. Obviously with more models, less weeks kind of makes more sense. It's less exhausting overall if you're sitting there going at week 6, all right, well, no one's gone home, so woo, I guess this person's winning this and that. There's not really any compelling reason to do well. So what I think we're going to do, and what I'm kind of locking in, is that we will have all 8 models for the first 4 weeks. After that 4th week, before we start week 5, I think that we then need to whittle our way down to a top 4. From that top 4, I think 2 more weeks of competing kind of makes a bit of sense, you know? You've kind of got the chunk of the season, then you've got like the semi-finals/finals, and then I think for the grand finale, for an all-star season with a few less models, I feel like it makes sense to go down to a top 2 for the grand finale episode, considering it's not really a competitive episode. It's kind of like a season culmination. So 4 weeks with all 8 models, 2 weeks with the 4 highest scoring models, and then a grand finale episode with the top 2 so that we can determine our winner. That way, it's not you are watching the same models all 6 weeks, and it kind of gives the models a little bit of an extra oomph, a little kick under the ass to be like, don't be complacent. We may not be eliminating you every week, but you're not guaranteed to get all the way to the end. So that is my current proposed thing. If anyone has any issues with that, well, not much I can do about it now. I've kind of locked it in. So with all of that being said, I mean, we've already met the models, but I feel like it would be helpful to do a very quick, very slight recap. What else do I need to do before we start the episode other than choose the backdrop and the outfit category? I feel like that's it. I feel like I've kind of covered all bases. Oh, with the Patreon voting, this season we are also introducing something that's kind of fun and kind of new. As you all know, I love that Gobby's Next Top Model is essentially, when you all decide, free entertainment. You can watch this for free, you can participate for free, you can join in on the chat for free, you can vote during the stream for free, And I've decided to add to our Patreon tab a free voting tier. So if you join the Patreon at the free tier, you are allowed to pick your winner for the week, which counts as sort of one vote. And then obviously the paid Patreon tiers increase the voting power as you go all the way up through our judges voting tier, which is getting very full, which is also making my heart very full. So with that being said, I think we need to say hello to the models, have a quick tour of the house, and get started. So let me actually put all of this up here and get this ready for our tour. So team, without further ado, I'm on another level today. I don't think we've had a stream. Cut the track. 3? Athie, I want you to know that I'm really upset. Hang on, I've got music for this. I'm really upset. Where's my music? Here. I feel like you are chastising me because I'm not squirting Pepsi out of my fucking tongue gland. I don't know if a tongue gland is a thing, but I feel like you're judging me because I'm not squirting fucking Pepsi. And honestly, it's fair. That needs a bit more oomph. Athie, that took my breath away. You need a good squirt. Fuck oath I do. Okay, so with that being said, welcome to All Stars Wonderland. Whoop! And a cheer and a ding. Oh my God, wow! So, before I even do that, no, that's one of our old houses. This is the new house, but I am just going to minimize that. Perfect. So, here we have a beautiful Wonderland creation by her over here. Let me quickly do a little tour. This house was originally made for season 29, but this is kind of a perfect addition for All Stars Wonderland. It's kind of mysterious, kind of dark, but there's still a bit of wonderment to it. A little bit of intrigue, one might say. So as we walk in, and I'm sure you will see a lot of this throughout the season, as we walk in, I think it's time that we do our look at this montage. Are we all ready? Look at this. All right, look at this. Look at this. In his eye. Look at this. Oh, look at this. 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 I'm actually very jealous. I kind of want that. Sorry, moving on. Look at this. Look at this. Oh. Look at these. Oh! I've actually got to show you I finished some of their outfits. I did it very quickly, but I finished some of their outfits. Okay, sorry. Aaron getting distracted. Oh, look at this. You fucking tell them, Rashida. Okay, sorry. Aaron, you're getting too distracted. Oh, look at this. If we go through here, look at this. Look at this. Cats, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. If we go through here, look at this. Look at this. Fantastic. So this wonderful creation was made by her over here. It looks fantastic. Catherine, thank you for the command. I appreciate it. Look at this. And speaking of look at this, let us go through from right over here. We have hailing from, and let me get my little Notion page up just to make sure I've got everything correct. Hailing from season Crystal Ball, we have Musa Winks. Now, Musa Winks was actually the first eliminated from Crystal Ball. So they are coming in at 10th place. Musa uses she, her pronouns. And Musa was created by X Adoring Terra X. And Lotus as well, welcome in. Enjoy your lurk, my love. I appreciate it. Next up, we have Ash Phoenix. That's not Ash Phoenix, that's Kiara Mora. But Ash is right here. We have Ash Phoenix hailing from Season Resurrection. Now, Ash was created by Lou_02. Ash uses he, they pronouns. And Ash came in 8th place. There's another burp, but I'm nervous because 8th is going to score it badly. There you go, 8th. How is that? -12. Next up, we have Bix Myth. I hope I said that correctly, but I know that Z will correct me if I didn't. But, excuse me, this is not your moment. This is not your moment. We have Bix Myth, also known to me as Bixmooth, because I always call them Bixmooth. But Bixmooth uses any pronouns, was created by Zcatch. They also hail from the Crystal Ball season, and shockingly, is a challenge winner who was eliminated 2nd. They came in 9th place. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. Next up, we have Kiara Mora. Now, Kiara Mora hails from season Crystal Ball, and they came in 7th place. They use she, her pronouns, and Kiara was created by Mind of Jessie. Then we have Frankie Michaels. Now, Frankie Michaels hails from Season Secrets, our most recent season. They use they, them pronouns and were created by Devon_1. Frankie also came in 8th place, and Frankie's got a pretty big storyline that they need to fulfill here of going from safe, playing it safe, to hopefully being very, very much a front runner. Next up, we have Aquamarine, who was very infamously eliminated based on the llama game. So because Aqua was eliminated by the llama game, they technically never had the lowest cumulative score for the week. They are using she, her pronouns. Aqua was created by Famey Queens. Again, like I mentioned, originally from Season Secrets, and they came in 7th place. Then we have Tina Borg. Oh, Tina! Now, Tina is coming into this as our highest ranked model, which shockingly is 6th place. Now, Tina is also a challenge winner. They won the first week of the original season, which was Secrets. Tina uses she, her pronouns, and was created by Mystical Quinny. Tina's got a bit of a target on her back. Little bit of a target on her back because they are the highest ranked and a previous challenge winner. And last, but by absolutely no means least, the first model eliminated in our new era and new format is Ebony Lee. Now, Ebony Lee uses they, them pronouns, was created by OK It's M here. Hailing from the season Resurrection, Ebony was also a 10th place model, first eliminated. So both Ebony and Musa have only ever competed in one episode of Gobby's Next Top Model. So this format of them being here for 4 weeks is a great opportunity for them to show us what they've got, who they are, and what the fuck we missed out on. So with all of that being said, and with all our models being met, I think it's time that we start our photo shoots. Now, we do have this area up here for our photo shoots, which is this here. What I might even do, just to make things a little easier, because why the hell not? I'm gonna move this in here, and then that way, what just moved? Why? No. Why on earth would that move all of those different things? If I go down here, sure. And yes, sure, I'll work all that out at some point. So let's see if that does it again. Okay, it didn't, so I'm happy with that. This will be our challenge area in here, which I'll obviously get a little door for. So I may have to move. These are quite, oh my God, so many chairs. Oh my God, it feels like this, does this house just have, I feel like this house has double everything. If that's not fucking Wonderland, I don't fucking know what is. This house has double everything. I must have fucked up in that regard. Here's to hoping it all still functions. It should, but I guess we'll see. I guess we'll learn very, very quickly. So this is where we'll place our photo shoot categories. Now, I have to also admit, team, I did do a little whoopsie. I did not prepare the photo shoot backdrops. That was just an oversight on my behalf because I was like, yeah, we chose them. And when I came back in to look at them, I realized I didn't save them at all, which is a really big oopsie on my behalf. So forgive me, but we may just have to randomly select ones from the ones that I remember that we chose. So for example, I remember that we did choose the church because that was definitely iconic. But what was another one that we chose that was very, oh my gosh, we have to. I remember we had the underwater pavilion. Oh my gosh, we need to start with this. This has to be the first one of this season. Let me pop this over here and get this ready to go. Absolutely stunning. This has to be that one. Let me just clear off as many of these lights as I can find. Let me just, there's gonna be 2 of them in each fucking thing as well, isn't there? I have to be so delicate with this, otherwise 3. Are we all seeing what I'm seeing? I'm deleting that over and over and over again. Okay, maybe, oh, I have deletion protection on, so maybe that's probably part of the thing, isn't it? Uh-oh. So, Proddy, give me 1 second, my love, and I will go through all of the details of this fantastic backdrop. I just want to get rid of all of these so I know what we are working with. Beautiful. So, this fantastic backdrop is called Hay Fever. It was created, if I scroll down, it was created for the season 28, also known as Resurrection, by the Real Smeek, also known as Shalor to a lot of us. It is so beautiful. I remember this was the final backdrop we used for that season. It is so stunning. It is giving All-Stars energy. I feel like it's the absolute correct backdrop to start this season off with, considering it's somewhat neutral, but also has a lot of character to it. Let me just get the stuff ready here. I'm going to grab this and I'm going to go. I can't remember if it's 3 or 2. I feel like 3 is a little bit too high. So I'm going to go with 2. Then let me go with the camera. Oh. Oopsie daisies. And also Kiwi, hello lovely, welcome in. How are you doing? Let me search. That's not what I wanted. I just wanted camera. All right, I will type it again. Or apparently you don't want to put in the C, that's also fine. Stunning. Let me put this here. I'm actually going to move this back because I really want to collect this backdrop. Let me also put in these lovely walls. Then we also need the mark. Love that I just know what these are called now. Let me put that there so the models stand in front of that. And then we need lighting. So I know we need a softbox. Soft. Dankeschön. And then that can go down here. And then I know the other one is from Moschino. So the easiest thing to do there is go down here to Moschino. Go to comfort and then go to show all. Fantastic. This beautiful light here. Now, obviously we will adjust the lighting for each of the models. So I don't have to stress about doing that just yet. I also think we should 100%. Oh, it's not going to be in the Moschino, so let me get rid of that. I 100% think we need to have this. And there we have it, team, a very quickly. Look at this! Wow, wow, wow! So again, this was created by the fantastic Shalor, an amazing, amazing Sims 4 creator, a long-time Gobby's Expert model, contestant, creator, submitter, the whole shebang. But with all of this being said, let me go down here where we have all of the models. Let me close this. And I think the first thing that we need to do, apart from all the shit I just did then, is work out what outfit category. Oh, so smooth, so lovely. No, that's not what I want. You should be capturing The Sims 4. So you can just capture The Sims 4, please? Oh, the disrespect, too much. So we have all of the outfit categories ready to go. We've got swimwear, activewear, sleepwear, party, formal, warm weather, cold weather, and everyday. As you all know, it is an absolute shuffle as to which we will get. The first outfit category for All Stars Wonderland Episode 1 is... Tell me more, tell me more. Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay. So we have a phenomenal backdrop with an outfit category that really I do not think is going to work, which is good for us. This is All Stars. You all know that at this point, these models have competed. They know what they're getting themselves into. They know what they're in for. We're throwing them curveball after curveball after curveball. If they're not ready to catch, pitch, and hit a home run with every curveball, it's going to be a difficult season for them to get ahead. So with the swimwear category, let me close that down. Swimwear category, we minimize that. And then let me just change this to the next thing we're going to need, which is this. Lov that thros. We start from left to right. I believe I have all of these ready to go. But before that, I do need to very quickly pee. So I will see you all in just a second. I promise it'll be a quick pee. I've already done my poop. So if there's a surprise poop, that'll be an ultra surprise for me. But I'll be back in just a moment and we're going to whiz through these photo shoots. Promise. Might have been a poop after all. How fast are you expecting me to pee? All of you thinking I'm gonna pee in like 20 seconds. Yo, I gotta get in the bathroom. I gotta lower my pantyhose. I got to urinate. Then I've got to make sure that the urine is not everywhere, flying everywhere. And then I've got to wash my hands. Then I've got to dry my hands. Then I've got to get back here. 5 seconds to do all of the above? Oh, y'all, we have very different... No, I'm sorry, y'all. I am far too anal retentive for that. Every detail has got to be... my hands have to be completely dry. Anyway, I'm not justifying my toilet time to you. You didn't mention raising your pantyhose back up. Fuck. Jesse, you caught me. You caught me just... My labia is just out and happy and dancing around. You caught me, you caught me. Okay, so with all of this being said, it is time to get into these photo shoots. Oh, I need to adjust The game options, I need to give them back their autonomy. Boring. Ew, imagine needing autonomy. Ew, boring. Okay, so. What is with me today? What is with me today? And Devon, hello, welcome in. And Jess, hello, lovely, welcome in. Just don't wash them hands, that way you don't need to dry them unless... Y'all... I'm questioning, you know what? I'm questioning some of y'all's bathroom hygiene, and that's okay. That's okay. Because you're all judging mine. Now, what I will also mention is that the models are bringing the skills from their original season. So something that is going to be important is that some models are going to have more skills than others. They were either in the competition for a little bit longer, or they just did better in the skill challenges. Now that is going to play a massive, massive role. However, it is also going to be, I guess in some regards, creating Elizabeth, yes, fine, you can like jokes, that's fine. It's unimportant right now, Elizabeth. In some aspects, it's gonna cause a lot of chaos because some models are just gonna have to fight a lot fucking harder, but they're all pretty even. With the highest model being ranked 6th, they didn't have that much time to develop their own skills. Oh my lord, y'all are fucking boom, 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 boom. Daniel, I am busy. Okay. Should we test a bathroom? You know what, Independent Woman, that is very, very smart. They can use the TV. I wonder, Liz, if you could just use the bathroom. Catherine, if you could... Oh. Oh no. What if... This menu always takes so long to load in. Okay. Can we get you can you cook? Okay, the fridge can be used. Apparently this one can't be. Okay, we're gonna very quickly, very quickly, if the game decides it wants to work quickly, we are going to very quickly just delete one of each of the important things, even though that, right, okay, yes. Okay, we're gonna delete, that's, see, why are some of them, that's fine. And then that way, everything should still be functional. Perfect. Okay, cute. Fantastic. If I delete the TV, perfect. The couches, they can sit on that. If I quickly delete, nope, apparently they're just the one. I'm gonna delete those. Are there double stairs? No, so not everything is doubled. That is very interesting. I feel like I should also delete some of the doors. But for the most part, everything should kind of be all right. I don't think too much else would fuck around with them. That should be fine, right? That should be good. And also Fred, hello gorgeous, how are you doing? All right. So let me save this. And then we should be good to go. The season of delays, everyone, the season of delays. So we need to wait until it is 8 a.m., but I am going to get Liz upstairs and ready to go. So Liz, I'm gonna get you up here. And then obviously first up, we are going to have Musa Winks. So let's actually just prepare that. So So Musa, up you get. Up you come. Musa, come upstairs. Oh, in fact, I have these ready to go. Where are they? Musa winks, everybody. All right, so Musa, hopping over there. No, hopping over here, please. Thank you. I believe Musa might already be in their swimwear. They are. Okay, but they have 2 swimwear options. Ooh. I think this purple is going to look beautiful against this backdrop. I think it'll look a bit nicer than the red. But these are also very, very intense. So let me turn that down a little bit. Let me turn this down ever so slightly. That's beautiful. Very nicely done. And then I reckon we could add, because it's All Stars, how could we not start with sparkles? How could we not have the sparkles in the background as the first photo shoot of All Stars Wonderland? All right, team, are we ready to get started with All Stars Wonderland? Eee! Very fucking excited. So, we're gonna take a picture of Musa Winks. Oh my gosh, it's been so long! All right, whenever you're ready, Liz. Whenever you are ready. Stunning. I want to remind you all, this is a first eliminated model. This is a first eliminated model. Now, this background is so beautiful and so busy. I don't know. I mean, portrait, you still kind of get it, but I feel like we're missing. What I might do is actually move Musa a little bit closer. I feel like we would get more of an effect if Musa was there. And in that case, let me also adjust some of the lighting. But I really want to, I really want to see Musa a little closer so we get a bit more of the background within the shot. I don't want to have to go super wide to get the background. Cute. And I won't take this pose away from her. I think it's only fair that if she's running as the experiment, that we give her the ability to take this fucking stunning fucking photo. Musa, this is really beautiful. Really, really beautiful. Thoughts and feelings? I feel like she's a little underlit. I feel like she's a little underlit. Let me... Ooh, yeah, we're not... That light is really not catching... Oh my god, game, for the love of all that is good. This is so... All right. So if I do this, what I'm also going to do is grab a softbox on either side to really get that background lighting, to really separate the model from the background. And we are going to... I think it's probably fair that we stick with the pose that Musa first had. I feel like it would almost be a little unfair to not let them have that good one, considering they've been a good sport and considering it's not going to send someone home. Do you know what I mean? It's not going to send someone home. They'll be all right. Let me also turn this back up ever so slightly. Cute. All right. This should be the right amount of light. Fingers crossed. Yep, do you see the difference it makes? I know we didn't add too much, but it just makes them look like they're part of it, not necessarily like fading into it. So they did initially have the relaxed smiling. This was the pose they had. Beautiful. I do think with the added background. I do think I want to do portrait. You know, I was converted to portrait. It takes a lot to get me to change, but I can get about this portrait. I think this looks stunning. Now, pardon me, I am adding the new pose timer, which I believe will add the new pose thing. So if I explain that terribly, the new pose timer is now on the clock. You have 1 minute to redeem new poses for Musa. You will be able to find them under the channel point section. Reminder, there are limited new poses that you can use. It's not unlimited. So if I remember correctly, I think it's either 2 or 3 that you get to redeem each week out of all 8 models. So you have to pick carefully with which model you really want to give an extra photo to. Considering no one's going home, do they need the extra photo? Or are you really adding very minute things to what's already a really nice photo? This is a good photo. These look so cute. I love that this is, again, a first eliminated model. Are you kidding me? Look at this. I love the wooden arch in the back. It reminds me of a friend of ours' wedding. That's very cute. Okay, so Musa has 2 redeems. I believe if I pull up my new pose redeem, beautiful, looks stunning. Okay, so we are going to shuffle and we are going to select 2 new poses for Musa. Option number 1 is, oh, I needed to add something to this as well. I'll do it for next week. Oh, Musa's getting a good little wrap here. This is a good little wrap for Musa to start. This is All Stars. This is the All Stars wheel. What's an All Stars wheel? If we've got the wheel, we've got the Weem, we've got the wasp. This is a wasp. All right, we've got Flirty. And then option number 2 is... This feels correct to be back in the flow of the... Get fucked. Musa! Musa is about to let these models fucking have it. Double Flirty as the first new pose redeem. Oh, wow. Points well spent. Points well spent. Okay. Double Flirty for Musa. All right, Musa, Flirty number 1. Ooh, Fierce Flirty. Okay, this is a great photo. Yeah, this is lovely. I almost feel like it should be in one more. It should be. I know that the smiley one looked closer because they are a bit closer to the camera, but I feel like this is probably the right frame. I feel like this is a bit better. This feels a little too far away, even maybe for the smiley one. So let's go in. Let me move it slightly to the side. It's not quite landing where I want it to land. My mouse is a little bit too... All right, Flirty number 1. Flirty number 2 is... Ooh! Typically, I don't think I would like this, but I really do like this. This is giving excited about All Stars. It's giving me story about how, like, relieved they are to be here. It's like I work so hard and I'm finally getting my chance to show it. Like, it really, yeah, it does. It has a wonderment kind of feel. I'm living for this. This is cute. Musa, very nicely done. I agree, Devon. She looks really happy. And Musa, I can't argue with that. It'll probably dissipate over the course of the competition, but I can't argue with it right now. I really can't. All right, and team, that was Musa Winks. Where's my tune? Beautiful. Can you all hear that tune? You can? Oh, wow, the effects actually work. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Pardon me. So, Musa, teleport over there, which means that next up we have... Ash Mother Truckin' Phoenix. All right. Now, Ash was sitting on the couch, so fingers crossed they actually... Beautiful. They actually do... Oh, I've cancelled all of that. No, I want you here. Musa, thank you. And then Ash, you can come and stand on this. Now, Ash, if I remember correctly, Oh, actually, that lighting is beautiful on you. It kind of makes your hair glow. It looks very, like ethereal. Looks very... What is it, Aaron? Oh. All right, we have the... Oh, motherfuck. Oh, that's party. Damn! Can you imagine? Just hear me out. Can you imagine that this was the first outfit we get to photograph of Ash? But that's the party outfit. I got it mixed up. So, swimwear. Ooh. Now, this is not technically a swimwear outfit, but it is in the swimwear category. But I don't know if this is necessarily going to work with the backdrop. As well as maybe... I feel like I get more story from Ash with these ones. What about... even this one, which I think was their original look. I'm not sure. Look, I will be honest. I don't know if any of the three outfits really work with the backdrop, but I will say it feels a little unfair to put them in the gown for the swimwear category. It's not technically against the rules, but it is going to feel a little out of place. And I don't know if it's necessarily going to work. I feel like we're better off going with this strong story and this strong look. I like this one. We're going to go with this one. So, Liz, let us get a photo of Ash Phoenix. Ash, show us what you got, baby. I like. Good choice. Good choice. Oh, pat on the back. In fact, I actually think this does work with the background. It kind of looks like the family member who thought they were going on a beach vacation, but their parents took them to like a woodland area, or it's giving the beginning of a horror film where they thought they were going to a beach, but then they ended up in a woodland area. So it's giving me out of place, but purposeful out of place. Artistically out of place. It's actually giving Cabin in the Woods vibes. Very fun film, actually, that one.
Try again.
All right, so again, we've got our new pose redeem, which you've got 40 seconds on the clock for. Reminding you that you do have limited spots, so be sure to ration where you give your new poses to. I see horror film and I love it. Agree, car broke down on the way to the beach. These are great storylines. And storyline is a really big part of what we critique with these photos. Of course, I'll go over what those categories are when we get to the actual critiques. This is cute. I do like this.
Nope. Try again.
Nope. Ooh. Okay, we've currently got 3 new poses for Ash. Again, I feel like I quite like this photo. However, it is week 1 of an All-Stars season, so it may need to kick up a little gear. So we have 3 new poses for Ash. Let me go over here. Option number 1 for Ash is... get the fuck out of town. This is 3 for 3. And Athie, please enjoy your sleep, my love. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. I can't wait to hear all of your thoughts and feelings. The restriction on new pose redeem was very clever. I don't want to spend my points in fear of maybe using them on another model later. That's the thing. It's one of those things where you kind of, it makes you go, oh, all right, I got to play the game. And I really enjoy that. All right, Athie, please, sleep well, lovely. Flirty again. Pop off wheel, or what are we calling you now? Was. I feel like that's not going to stick. All right, option number 2 is... okay, so at least it's not going to be flirty every single time. And hi, Hannah. Hannah, how you doing? Scared the shit out of me. Jesus Christ. Fucking hell. So we've got flirty, we have excited, and we've got, as our lucky last, flirty, excited, flirty, excited, and flirty. This wheel is being very generous for an all-stars. Very generous for an all-stars. So, we've got flirty to start. All right, Ash. Let's see what you're doing there, you little NB masculine. All right, okay. All right, okay. That's a good photo. This is a good photo. Ash, I like this very, very much. And Sacred, hello, lovely, how you doing? And also, Arceli, I hope I said that correctly. Welcome in, lovely to have you here. Thank you for redeeming your daily Gobby. I hope it is wet, moist, and also dank. Luck will run out soon and some models is gonna pay the price for all the early flirties. I'm with you on this one, Jessie. I don't think it's gonna last. I don't think it's gonna last at all. So we've got flirty, we got excited, cute. I don't think there's anything necessarily super wrong with this photo. I think it's kind of cute, although it is going against the storyline of Murder Cabin, but that's neither here nor there. And then we've got another flirty. Ooh. Flirting with death. I like we get the little hairy legs though. Flirting with death. That's what I'm going with here. And team, that was Ash motherfucking Phoenix. Wait, where's my little sounds? And this was a hot redneck zombie, Jesse. You're speaking my language. There are Fae involved, and he's the bard. Oh, but Catherine doesn't want to play D&D. No. Rocker performing on the beach. Oh my gosh, it's giving Stupid Cupid from Princess Diaries 2, if I'm correct. Is it Stupid Cupid? That's Mandy Moore. Do you know how long it took me to realize that was Mandy fucking Moore? You know Mandy Moore, who's like, and then I'll brush and brush and brush and brush my hair. That one. Same place I've always been, and I'll keep wondering and wondering. So, safe to say Mandy Moore has infected my daily life. So that was the wonderful Ash Phoenix, another round of applause. And then next up, oh. Y'all. The fucking unbelievably beautiful. Bix Mother Tuck and Muth. All right, let's get you over here. Wait for your photographer. Thank you, Bix. Bix, let's get you in your swimwear. I think this might be one of your swimwears. It is. We've got a couple of swimwear options. We'll just wait for them to load. We'll wait for them to load. Ooh. Oh, motherfucker. All right. Okay. This is really great. This watermelon thing works really well with this backdrop, but controversial yet brave. I'm gonna go with the watermelons. I'm gonna go with my watermelons. You can put them on my trunks. Right now. How is Baldur's Gate? It's so good, Sky. I'm really in love with the game. The story is so good. The detail that they've added is so good. The amount of work that has gone into that game is just untouchable. Get it. We get it, Liz. We get it. You sing. We get it. So obnoxious. Oh, fucking go away. Go away, Bix. Really?
Nope.
I mean, there's like all-stars level, and then there's Bix motherfucking myth.
Nope. Try again.
Hi. All right. So, reminding everyone that Bix uses any pronouns. Nothing is even. They're not even doing anything. They're not even doing anything. And I'm obsessed. They don't have to. That's what I'm saying.
Try again.
I don't understand. How? How? Go ahead. Give us nothing, girl. This is really immaculate. I think what she's doing is, honestly, it should be illegal. It should be illegal. And I think he should be arrested. All right. So we have 3 new poses for Bix. So let me get up our lovely little new pose wheel. And we have 3 options. Option number 1 for Bix is... Ooh, I could see this working though. Goofy, but I could see it working. I feel like Bix can do Goofy. So we've got Goofy. We have, for option number 2, thoughtful. Okay, Goofy, thoughtful. And then for option number 3, we have... Get fucked. This is All Stars, baby. This is All Stars. Goofy, thoughtful, and a motherfucking golden pose. Oh! This wheel is being very generous. Very generous. So let us get these poses underway. We've got... Are you kidding me? Look at that face. This is so cute. This is fucking adorable. Jesus Christ. Okay, and then we've got thoughtful. Go the fuck away. Are you for real, Bix? And then we've got the golden pose. Then we've got the golden pose. Ay, ay, ay. All right, let's start with the fashions. Stunning. Fun. Let's go with the flirties. I just want to see some... I'm fine. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. Bix, well done. Bix, well done. Good thing, Jessie, that I didn't pull up my pantyhose. Because clean up on aisle Bix. Clean up on fucking aisle Bix. Jesus Christ. Okay. Next up... Oh, next up we have... Okie dokie, okie dokie. Let me close all of this down. No, Kiara, stop having conversations with people. We need you up here. So next up we have Kiara Mora, who is created by the wonderful Jessie. And speaking of my panties being down, this model is divine. Ooh. So we have 2 options. The exact same outfit as Musa, or we have this. For the way this hair frames her face, just that alone. My breath just. Okay. I'm fine. Everything's fine. All right, let us take a photo. Oh, Kai. Thanks, Kai. Sorry you weren't invited back for stores. Y'all can just pack it up now. The rest of y'all can go home. The rest of y'all can go home. This is... The 1 minute timer is on the clock for new poses for Kiara. Now, y'all, having looked through some of Kiara's outfits.
Nope. Try again.
What Jessie has done with Kiara is a masterclass in creating a sim for Gobby's next top model. It is a masterclass. Jessie has made this model so unbelievably unique yet adventurous with the outfit choices, completely on brand yet taking such risks with different... It's really... Oh, it's going to be a fierce season. It's going to be a fierce fucking season. I need water. I'm thirsty. Okie dokie. So we have 2 new poses for Kiara. All right, let me go over here. Lost my button for a second there, but don't you worry, I found it. Option number 1 for Kiara is this, we're gonna do Kiara dirty. Oh no. Wheel. Don't be like this. Option 1 is thoughtful. Option 2 is... I accept. I accept. I accept. I accept. So we have thoughtful and fashion. All right, thoughtful and fashion. I did take this photo, which is good. Good thinking, Aaron. Thoughtful. Not my favorite. Mainly just because even with the angle that it would look nicer at, it's still not quite as symmetrical as I would usually like. But with all of that being said, fashion. Kiara, this is your chance to knock it out of the park. No. And also, Proddy, what? How can I help thee? Take the photo of her back on that pose. I know, but then this is the backdrop. Which doesn't necessarily work. I love the idea, but I don't know if... Not this one, the previous one. Okay, let me take this one first, and then I'll go back to the thoughtful. Let me take this one first. I feel like this happened with Kiara last season as well. I feel like the wheel really did Kiara dirty. And here's to hoping that the wheel doesn't. And you know what? Kiara will prevail. Kiara will prevail. And also, no one's going home this first week. The first 4 weeks, technically. All right, so where was it? The thoughtful. This one. I'm not sure that that's gonna... I think we got the best angle we could get for this. I feel like we got the best angle we can get for this. All right, you know what, Kiara? I trust that the wheel really fucked you over because, team, can you imagine if they got this photo? Team, if they got this photo, game over. Game over. Game over. All right, Kiara, well done, well done. You really, I feel like you're just a victim to the wheel. So we will give you your cheers. We will give you your cheers. Well done. And then next up, let me teleport you down here. We have the one and only Frankie Michaels. So Frankie, let's get you up here. Beautiful. And so speedy, Frankie. You were so ready. So let us get Frankie in this swimwear outfit. Now, Frankie has some gorgeous looks this season. Gorgeous, gorgeous looks. I mean, they've got 5 here that we can choose from. People are loving this. This is the same as Musa, the same as Kiara. Oh, Frankie wears this beautifully too. That's going to be hard not to pick that one for Frankie. Okay. Unless it works, in which case we will. This could kind of be a sleigh for Frankie, actually. Ooh, hang on. That could really work for Frankie. The red, I feel, is going to be a little bit too... it's not the worst, but I feel like the red is going to be a little bit too pow. Like a little bit too punchy. Well, this is my favorite thus far. Or this is cute, but that other one for me is that hair, the color. I really liked that. Oh, we should do a season where all Sims have the same item. We see who wore it best depending on what was put with and pose and such. Lou, that would be an interesting challenge. I feel like that could actually probably be. Thanks, Lou. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, so let us take a photo of Frankie. Lou, that is a great idea. That is a really good idea. My breath is a little taken away by this. Oh my God. The absolute yassification since the original season. Let me put the new post timer on. Nope. Try again. Wow. I'm really, like, we spoke in Frankie's original season about how they just weren't standing out and they weren't taking risks and they weren't going bold. They weren't going big. And then this is what they do first week. For real? I'm impressed. I'm very impressed. I am very impressed. All right, we've already taken the photo as well, so I will prepare our new pose wheel because we do have currently 2 new poses for Frankie. I'm really impressed with Frankie, and I'm so happy that first week Frankie shows like, no, I have evolved. I've evolved since my original season, and that's the whole great thing about All Stars is we get to see what they could do if they had a second go, felt like they were more fully formed. So let us go to our new pose wheel. I will shuffle and I will spin. Sorry, team, it's really bad today. This wheel is just being mean to Kiara at this point. This is just really mean to Kiara. So Frankie also has a flirty pose. We've got two poses for Frankie. First one is flirty. Second one is... And Proddy, I agree. This OG photo is already stunning. Oh, they really wanted to shove that in Kiara's face, huh? Oh! Or maybe shove it in my face. Flirty and goofy. Okay. Frankie can do goofy. Frankie can do flirty. All right, let us do flirty first. Frankie. Cute. I love that both Ash and Frankie have had this as their flirty pose today. Because I feel like we very rarely see this flirty pose ever. So it's very interesting to see it twice in one episode. And then we also had Goofy, which I think Frankie will do very well. Cute. That first photo of Frankie though, that is really... Like you can't argue with that. That first photo was stunning. Stunning. All right, Frankie, let us get you down here. And then next up we have... All right, Aquamarine. Let's get you upstairs. We got shit to do. We've got magic to do just for you. All right, so they're very overexposed with the lighting. So let's get them in their swimwear. Beautiful, one option. Saves me the hassle of making a decision. Oh, this is stunning too. Ooh, I actually don't think the lighting was really too much here. I might just turn down. Oh, no. I might just turn down this one to take some of that shine away. Yeah, beautiful. Okie dokie, let us have a look at Aquamarine. We're getting through this really quick today, team. We've only got, with Aqua, 3 to go. Ooh! This is very sophisticated. It's sophisticated looking. I like this. Let me put on the new post timer as well, because I have realized I've been very slow to actually put that on. This is giving Aqua like matured, if that makes sense. It almost looks like...
Nope.
They've got a little sense of like, oh, we all know I was robbed.
Nope.
Which I kind of enjoy. I like that. All right, we've got 2 new poses for Aquamarine already. I like this. I really wonder how much they can use the hat in these other poses. Are we going to get like that sort of side eye? Are they going to completely tilt their head back so we can really see every inch of their face? I'm very curious. I don't hate the color palette. I do think that the swimsuit with the color of the skin, with there being no sort of blue tones in the background, is a little tricky. But other than that, I really like it. Okie dokie. So with that being said, we have 2 new poses for Aquamarine. Option number 1 is... What the fuck is happening today? What is happening? Kiara really got the short straw. I'm sorry. Kiara is the only one who has not had a flirty pose as far as I know.
Hi.
Or at least like a good pose. Okay. And Bug, hello lovely, how you doing? Option number 1 is flirty. Option number 2 is... Pardon me, very gassy today. Okay. Thoughtful. Okay. Flirty and thoughtful. Flirty and thoughtful. Let's see how you go. Aqua, let's do our flirty first. Motherfucker. Aqua motherfucking Marine. You fucking did that. You fucking did that. This is beautiful. Oh my God. This is beautiful. I love this. I love this. I love this. I agree. The hat takes it to the next level. About to look and make some dinner. Bug, please enjoy your lurk, my love. Mwah. I appreciate you. And I appreciate this fucking photo. All right. And then we had thoughtful. Aqua. Don't even stress about it, babe. Don't even stress about it. This is still a cute photo. Nothing wrong with it, but that last photo was fucking delicious. All right. Hopping down here. Now, the next model, I think that this is built for them. This backdrop, the color palette, this was built for teen. Oh my God! What? You thought this was just another raid. Think again, bitch. This is not your regular raid. But seriously, welcome to the House of Gobby. It's like so cool. You best be ready for high energy as Gobby's have arrived. Streamer. Ooh, yeah. Let's show this raid some love. Y'all better be spamming some emotes in this chat. Let the roasting begin. By the way, I'm gay. Excuse me, Jack. Thank you very much. What the shit, Jack? How was your morning stream? How are you? How was I nearly said Fantasy Final. How was Final Fantasy Rebirth? Is it good? Is it great? I've only ever played one Final Fantasy game, and I loved it. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really, really great. But Jack, how was your morning stream? And team, if you're not going to check out Jack, lovely human, supportive human, great human, heart of fucking gold, stands by what they say. Please go and check out Jack. Please. This is me begging you. Please. And that's all the begging you're going to get. It's so pretty, but really enjoying. I'm glad. I know you've got another stream planned for tonight. Oh, that's right. Mummy keeps up to date somehow. Considering Mummy has technically really been avoiding Twitch like the plague, unless they're streaming. How have those streams been? And are you excited for your nighttime stream? Used human so many times that maybe I'm not. I have a sound for this. Hang on. I have a fucking sound for this. Where is my sound? Fuck, where is my sound? Shit! Is it this one? No, there's one. It's this one. Let me do that again. I'm going to read it again. Used human so many times that maybe I'm not. Acting. What can I say? What can I say? I'll give myself a round of applause just so that's it. Then our usual this afternoon and evening, a morning one for public holiday. I hope you enjoyed the public holiday and I hope you're staying out of the fucking heat because Jesus Christ. 3 days in a row? 3 days in a row of nearly 40 degrees. Actually, what is the temperature right now? 31. Oh my God. Getting up to 37. At least today it's a little bit cloudy, so it's not like such direct heat. Even tomorrow's going to be 27. That's a little fucked up. And then next Monday's 31. Why is it the streaming days that are so fucked? Give me a 20 degree. Give me a 20 degrees. I was out for a walk before the sun was up. Okay, Jack. awake before the sun was up. Nah, the sun took a while to come up today, actually. I was up before the sun today, which is, in the last couple of weeks, has been quite a rarity. But again, team, please go and check out Jack. Jack, I know you've got another stream this afternoon. I don't know how you're going to stream in, I think you start in 9 hours. I'm out. Not up from waking up 9 hours later, I'm done. I'm done. No one talk to me. No one look at me. No one interact with me. I'm a shell of a human and I'm going to bed. That's how I am 9 hours after I've woken up. And a wild dream/nightmare to boot. Oh, not that. Josh and I slept down in the living room and because we had the aircon on. Horrible, terrible sleep. We slept back in our bedroom last night and even though it was much hotter, a much better fucking sleep. So I'm gonna stay in there. I'll just put an ice cube on my head and call it a day. But yes, team, please go and check out Jack. And Jack, welcome in you and your wonderful community. For anyone who does not know, hello, my name is Aaron. I do things here on the internet and I'm about to absolutely lose my mind over this fucking sensational model. I've been doing that a lot today. I don't know what's going on. But we're about to have a look at our second last model, the wonderful Tina Borg, or as we affectionately call her, Tina. This backdrop was built for Tina. Built.
I am begging you, please. I have said stop so many times. Just stop.
Just dropping this here before we get to another pig.
I thought you were done with that. And I thought we discussed that you were done with that. Remember how I waved the white flag? Remember how I was like, all right, you win, you win. And now it feels like you're just attacking for the sake of attacking. Do you know what I mean? Catherine, for the subscription. Sorry. Oh, no, I didn't mumble my words.
Oh my God, we.
See, I said it again.
Been waiting for a good moment to throw my biddies around.
See?
Thanks for the opening, Catherine.
Yeah, Aaron, but then there was a little thing called a stream deck and that reset all the rules. Oh. That's funny, because if I remember correctly, that was quite a while ago. Yeah, it's almost like times have changed. In the wise words of someone who reprised the song on Glee, times have changed. It's too low for me to I can't sing that. Okay, let us have a look at Tina's swimwear outfits. Now, this color, oh my God. Oh my God. I'm gonna have a look at the other outfit because why the fuck not? Oh fuck, now I don't know. Oh shit, they're both really good. Hang on, all right, let me just turn down this slide. Let me just see. Oh God, Tina looks so good. Oh my God, Tina looks so good. I do think I want to go with the other one. I just feel like with the flowers on it, it's way too it's way too good to not. And also, as I was saying before, Jack, if you need to go and do all the post-stream things, I know you're streaming in 9 hours, so please take a nap, take a rest, enjoy your day off, enjoy the public holiday, enjoy the heat if you're heading out in the heat, although I would not recommend. But thank you for the raid. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for bringing your community along. I appreciate it as always. And so fucking good to see you, metaphorically speaking. I know you're looking at me and I'm not technically looking at you, but I could be. If that makes sense. But Jack, thank you. I really appreciate it. And again, team, please go and check out Jack. Does a whole variety of different games. Really great. Go and check them out. I'm trying not to say human, because now we cannot confirm nor deny that Jack is a human. I mean, you have that camera at my place. Shut up. You're not meant to know about that. Sheridan told me she installed it discreetly. Turns out she's a fucking liar. Who saw that coming? Everyone. Yeah, she kind of wears that on her sleeve, I think. Very much so. All right, new post timer. Tina looks stunning. This hair, this outfit with this backdrop, I think this is beautiful.
Nope. Try again.
Beautiful. Again, reminding you all, Tina won the first challenge of Season Secrets. Nearly won a second challenge too. They are strong, strong, strong.
Nope.
Competition.
Try again.
3 new poses. Also, Independent Woman, thank you for the 100 bits, but no thank you for the 100 bits. Catherine, this is what you do, and I'm not happy about it. But then Pudge told me, no, Sheridan. Sheridan, when you talk to the other cats, you give away the master plan. We've discussed this. Oh, she's such a devil. She's such a devil. I love her. She's such a devil. She's been really cuddly recently, actually. Sheridan's been really liking pats and cuddles, and she's a sweet girl. A sweet lady Sheridan friend. Sheridan, my sweet lady friend. Actually, when I've been seeing her, I actually have been saying, I barely call her Sheridan anymore. I think I call her Sheridan Lady Friend. Sheridan Lady Friend. That's how I call her. Oh, that poor cat. So confused about who she really is. All right, we have 3 new poses for Tina. So let me pull up our new pose wheel. Option number 1 for Tina. For a second, I thought that was going to go to flirty again. Sad could work. Despite that particular sound, sad could work. Option 2, so we've got sad. Option 2 is... Kiara is going to be the only one who did not get a flirty pose. The only one. Every other model has gotten a flirty pose. Okay. What was the first one? Sad, flirty, and very last one before I forget. Sad, flirty, and... Love that it went to the one in between the 3 other flirties. Sad, flirty, and excited. Okay? Sad, flirty, excited. Tina can work with this. And Temple, welcome back. You haven't missed any drama yet, but there will be drama for sure. For sure. And also, Catherine, Sheridan is a very sweet lady. I'm sorry, I stand by it. Sheridan is very sweet. She looks, from what I've shown everyone, yes, she is nasty lady. But Sheridan's actually very much a sweetheart. Savannah is the biggest sweetheart though. That's the big shock. Because she was a fucking devil. Small Bean is actually the naughtiest. No one would pick it because he's so like... But he is. He's naughty. Jack is a wonderful bean. I should add this to a business card. Do it. Jack with the fingers. I was going to say, and the wonderful bean, but that feels like I'm making a reference to you having a clitoris. And I'm not about to do that for you. Your gender journey is your own. Your biological sex journey is your own. Jack, I promise. No, let me get my sounds out. I promise. Where's my music? I promise to no longer talk about your clitoris. And I apologize for bringing it up. Actually, it was God who brought it up, but I apologize for, I apologize for that. I will leave you and your clitoris in peace. So with that being said, what were the Tina's poses? Sad, flirty, and excited. Sad, flirty, and excited. Let's start with sad. Oh, Tina, you fucking legend. Tina, those thighs, Tina, you are giving me feelings in places, and I am thanking you for those feelings. Tina has feet out for free. Tina is a woman who cannot be tamed, Jack. Tina cannot be tamed. And also, Proddy, I don't want to zoom out because then it's going to change the backdrop and not everyone's going to have the same backdrop. So I'm gonna leave it where it is, because if I do this, then it's kind of a completely different perspective than what everyone else has gotten. So I'm gonna leave the zoom where it is. But we do have a flirty. Oh, Tina's like, look at my chest, look at my chest. And honest, I gotta say, team, Tina is really giving us some beautiful thickness right now. Tina's showing off a beautiful big chest with these beautiful, beautiful thighs. I'm feeling this in places. I won't describe the places, but I'm feeling this. And then last but not least is excited. I'm curious to see what Tina's gonna do for excited. Not the one I was expecting. I thought Tina would do. What, Aaron? I thought Tina would do that. But this is fun. All right, I definitely think the sad is my favorite out of the ones we've taken. That's a fun perspective, actually. The other side. Let's do that. Why not? Why not? Which means that we are down to our final model already. That's not bad at all. Including all like the first episode intro stuff. I feel like that's not bad at all. So ladies and gentlemen, welcoming our last model for the day. All right, so I'm just waiting for Ebony to beautiful stand up. Ebony can teleport themselves over here. Ebony can stand there. Now let me get you in your swimwear and then we can work out what lighting we want for you. Oh my God. We are about to cream. Oh my God. This green is going to be so perfect, right? Get fucked. Get fucked. Ebony, get fucked. Get fucked. Get fucked. Are you joking? I want to have a look at the red just so I don't discount it. But this Ebony, yeah, the green is the right option. The red is beautiful, but just not for this backdrop. Ebony motherfucking Lee. Okay. Okay, let me turn that up ever so slightly. I don't think we need too much more. I'd be nervous about doing so much that their shoulders really, although I'm not getting as much shine as I was expecting, so maybe I could amp this up again just a tad. I actually think maybe this one down slightly and then I'm happy with it. Yeah, beautiful. Okay. Liz, show us what the fuck Ebony's got. This is gonna be y'all. Oh. I'm fucking obsessed with this. Jesus. Oh. Ebony. Oh. The color with the background as well. That's what I can't get over. Not only does Ebony look fucking phenomenal, the color matching. You cannot plan for a color to match this well. And so the fact that it matches this well. Stop. Enough. 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 And also, Bubble, are you saying speedrun as in we're doing a speedrun or you want me to speedrun? Which one? Because it could be both. And also, Jack, please enjoy your lunch and your icy pole. I think it is warranted. But thank you for the lurk. And again, thank you for the raid. I appreciate that. The underboob, I'm dead. Proddy, the underboob is everything. This is really fucking stunning. Lou, I agree. Slay, slay, slay. Slay. All right, we have 3 new poses. Oh, Ebony. They like you, Ebony. They like you. All right, let me quickly grab up our wheel. 3 new poses. Option number 1. It worked for Tina. It worked for Tina, that's all I'm saying. It worked for Tina. Also, Independent Woman, you will leave the gob rat be. It's been like an hour and a bit for 8 models. That's pretty speedy. And it's first episode as well. First episode. You'd think that this would be where I'm like, oh, taking forever. All right, what was the first one again? Sad. Oh, fuck. Ebony. This is All Stars. This is All Stars. Sad, fashion, and last but not least, sad, fashion, and if this is flirty, okay, whew. But Kiara definitely got the short straw. But keep in mind, Kiara's first photo was beautiful, so Kiara might not have even needed extras. So we've got sad, fashion, and goofy. All right, I'm on it. I'm on my shit. Let's start with sad. Are they going to be as lucky as Tina? Not quite as lucky, but I'm going to be very controversial here. I'm still getting a really strong story. Do I think this is the photo I'm going to choose? Probably not, but I'm still getting a strong story here of almost like a visual. Like it's kind of beautiful and kind of haunting, and it's making me feel something. Holy fuck. Ebony. All right, so that was sad. Then we had fashion. You better fucking work. You, Ebony. Oh my God. Oh, Ebony, 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 life is but a dream. All right. And then we have Goofy. Cute. I don't hate anything that Ebony's done. This was a first out model. Team, sound, where's my alert? This was a first out model. This is why I love All Stars. Oh my God. Oh my God, Ebony Lee. Fucking beautiful. And of course we have Catherine and Rashida who are talking strategy now. Because there are no eliminations, we do have a culling at some point, but because there are no eliminations, Catherine is joining us, and I just want everyone to see for a moment. I just want everyone to quickly see that Catherine is absolutely showing the fuck up this season with some of these outfits. Now, some of the outfits I didn't show you because I did them off camera. Unless I did this one on camera, but I don't think I did. Catherine, if you do not buy a fake snakeskin dress and boot combo like this, I will find you. And I will haunt you. That's all. No biggie. This one I definitely did on camera, and this is Catherine just. Oh, Catherine. Respectfully drooling. And then I also did this, which I really enjoy on you, Catherine. This is very fun. I really love this hair. We've got to get you this hair. At least this hair piece of the ponytail. Fantastic. So it is now time to have a look at all of our photos. Let me quickly go into Liz's pockets because now it is time for judging deliberation. All right, we are going to pick the best photos of each of the models, and then we are going to start analyzing, sorting, and discussing what we think of each of the photos. Oh, I'm really stuffing up the placement of all of these. Like I've really made a mess of this. Oh my God, it is so nice to not have 12 models. Jesus Louises. And yes, I know it's my fault if anyone comes at me. So, having a quick look through all of these. For Ash, let me go here. This one's cute. I think it definitely tells the story and gets the feeling across for sure. This is a little plain compared to the one above. This has at least got some attitude. So I like the attitude. And this is fun and playful, but I definitely think it's between the attitude and the first one. I'm not 100% sold just yet, so let me pull these two across. The attitude is fun, but I feel like the first one has more character to it. Then we have Musa. Now, Musa looks so beautiful in this first photo. It's also really nice only having 3 to 4 pics for each model instead of 5 to 7. I agree. I think limiting the new poses, although it's annoying, and I totally get why it's annoying because you want to support all the models, I think it does create a bit more competition, creates a bit more scarcity for those new poses. Controversial opinion. I don't know if I like this image as much as I like this first one. I feel like this one is more Musa, and this one is more Musa thinking that this is what we want. It's still stunning, but I feel like I get more from Musa in this first one. Not my fave. I'm going to go with that first one. I know this one is very fierce, but I like seeing Musa's character. I like seeing Musa's character. Okay, then we've got Bix. Cute. I like it. Cute. I like it. Cute. I like it. Really nice. They're all really nice. Like, genuinely, I think, Hannah, I agree. I do think it really kind of helps her like shine and show off. Again, because we're not eliminating anyone for a couple of weeks, it does make sense to let them show themselves a bit more and not kind of, I feel like we need to go with this one for Bix. I feel like this scowl kind of really, I mean, the scowl with the scars, with the any pronouns, I feel like this is just giving complete, like, it's just, oh, you know, it's giving very, and I really enjoy that. With the personality stuff being said as well, this is kind of cute, but I think with the outfit being so goofy.
Absolutely
Excuse
not.
me? And Eclair, hello Eclair, how you doing? I think with the outfit maybe not working with the backdrop, I think the playful or excited expression that isn't too over the top but gives story versus the pose that feels like it's working in juxtaposition to.
And so hot.
Barnes, you're not allowed to say sorry!
Hi Aaron, so sorry I missed stream last week. Work took me out and I was exhausted and very much needed the rest, and no, I don't want to hear about me spending my money towards Twitch. Let me live, so thank you and love you so much.
Love you too. I will not berate you for the spending of the money, but I will berate you for saying sorry when you're not supposed to say sorry because you have nothing to be sorry about. Streams are here for when you want them. They are not here as an obligation at any point. And welcome and thank you for the tier 2 sub. I really appreciate that. This picture is beautiful, and I think it's pretty safe to say that, oh, this turned out really nice. This turned out really nice. I was not expecting that. I don't necessarily think it's stronger than the first one, but I do think it turned out really, really nice. Oh, actually, I don't know. I love being able to see this, but I also love in this one, we really get to see the stretch marks. We get to see a little bit of a fashion. I really... Devoured. You know what? Kiara, you were throwing a curveball, and I feel like I would be remiss to not accept your curveball. I love that. Okay, now with Frankie, I think it's going to be a little more simple. This is very cute. This is very cute, but this image is so beautiful. Frankie, you have me sold. Now, similarly with Aqua, I think there's a very clear standout. Oh. This image is nice. This image is absolutely fucking phenomenal. And this image is nice. I think we need to go with this one for Aqua. This is a really good week, y'all. Oh, fuck. All right, then we've got Tina. I think Tina looks fucking great in this image as well. It feels very sophisticated, feels very fashion forward, but it also feels very relatable. Tina for me feels relatable, which is ironic because they're a cyborg. This is really stunning. I cannot get over the thighs. I cannot get over the thighs. That is one of the most beautiful thighs I think I've ever seen. And we've had Brenda on this show. This is cute, but again, I really like that other one. I'm going to go with my gut here. And it's that one for me, for Tina. All right, now, Ebony, you better fucking show us what the fuck. You better fucking work. This is a first out model. This is a first out model. They look incredible. Okay, Ebony, love this image. This is still, I get the story, but I don't think it's the one I'm gonna pick. This is real. The curvature of Ebony popping their hip out. Okay, so this last one is also fun and totally fine, but the way that Ebony is showing off in these two has me feeling a certain type of way, and it is good. I like this because it's so effortless and casual. Like, it's almost giving like, oh, like I'm just, taking a photo at the beach, and you just go, what the fuck? This is you just taking a photo at the beach? But I love I've got to go with this one. The intention in this image is really hard to ignore. The dreamy face, the hip, we still get the under boob, we still get beautiful shape in the body. They're both gorgeous, but I really love the intention I'm getting from Ebony in this photo. All right, team, that was a pretty decisive deliberation. This is the level of all stars. Can we please just... This is the level of all stars. Oh, actually, let me make this white because we've got a lot of colors going on. And I don't want to adjust with the colors. I don't want like the color of the frame to really affect what's going on in the photo. Oh, for personal reasons. Thank you. Kind of a second chance season. I love it. This is 100% a second chance season. You've got models who were eliminated when they shouldn't have been eliminated. You've got models who were eliminated way too early. You've got people with unresolved storylines. And the fact that we get to see all of them for 4 weeks without having to worry about any of them going home brings me such joy. But yet there are still stakes because at some point, only 4 of these models will move forward to the next round, the next stage. So with that being said, team, I'm finding it a little hard to work out who my tops and my bottoms are. So I think that this is a perfect time to call on some help. Judges, assemble. Leah, Bubble, say hi. Hi, it's us, the judges panel. Leah and Bubble, we are icons and champions, plus we're hot. dokie. So, let's get all started. I know I made this joke already today, but I'm spicy and it's the only joke I got. Leah, I hope that you say it when I call you in a second. So we are going to hop over to our fantastic judges screen, which, as you will all notice, oh shit, looks a little revamped for our All-Stars season. We've got our new color palette going on with our models down below. Look how clean it is with only 8 models. Look how clean this is. Only 8. So with all of that being said, I think it is time that I call upon our fantastic judges. I don't think I've ever seen Bubble this excited. Usually Bubble's a bit like, oh God, I'm gonna have to rip into these models. Bubble actually seems very excited, which may be uncharted territory that none of the models will be at the wrath of Bubble. Oh fuck, that means that I'm at the wrath of Bubble. You know what, I deserve it. So let me call our fantastic judges, and as always, we'll do a little bit of a sound check. So in order to do so, let me introduce you to our judge on my left, which technically will actually be this one because it's all flipped. We have the fantastic Spicy Leah, who streams over on Twitch. You can find them at twitch.tv/SpicyLeah. You're also welcome. I said it like 9 times. Get with it. Leah does a lot of Baldur's Gate 3, but a lot of variety stuff. Any game that you can probably find on PlayStation, Leah's playing the fuck out of that game. So Leah, would you like to say a hi, hello, and give me your fantastic joke so I can adjust all of your volumes?
Oh God, all right. Ready for a third time's the charm? All right. Okay, let's go. All right, I'll start. Yeah, I'll start it.
Yes, I'm going to do a sound effect here because I can.
There
Yay!
we go. That's it. That's the intro. That's the intro.
Woo! All right, how was that volume? Was it super loud? Was it way too loud? Or was it good?
I'm always too loud.
No, actually, I think your volume is pretty fucking spot on today, to be honest.
Oh, well, good job. Good job.
Leah, stop complimenting me. Oh my God, you'll get a pay raise soon. Seriously, relax. Next up, on my right, we have the fantastic Bubble TQ, who is one half of the Let's Queer the Air podcast, who are also streaming on Twitch those days. So you can go and check them out if you use !queer. Bubble, hi, hello, how you doing?
Hello.
Let me double check all of your volumes. Would you like to just say, you know the drill, you can say whatever.
I'm trying to financially recover for what just came out of Leah's mouth.
Oh, I thought for a second you'd be like, for what just happened on my screen. I was like, oh wow, you're really like taken aback this week. But it was late.
That too, but
Yeah. Okay. So with all that being said, Leah and Bubble, I will say that this feels like All Stars. I feel like this feels like All Stars. I feel like what I'm getting from these models is a fight. They want to be good. They want to show off. And
100%.
I think they've done a pretty fucking
Yeah.
good job this week. This is a first week as well.
Yeah, and it was hard to choose just one winner and, you know, just 2 top 2 and 1 save. Everything, it was just hard.
Yeah, I'm having a look through now because obviously I like to do mine before we get to your part so I'm not influenced by anything. Fuck.
a shame.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
me going through all the photos.
Shit. Like, it's one thing to like look at all of them and be like, wow, that's really great. But then when you have to actually start saying, okay, well, this is actually better than that. How?
Yeah.
Shit. Okay, well, you know what? Firstly, while I'm having my existential crisis, as Bubble has coined but not yet copyrighted, Leah and Bubble, give me your thoughts. Don't all fight over the microphone. And then also kind of what you're expecting this season. Essentially, I hand the mic over to you while I cry and have a bit of a fiddle.
Oh god.
I know. I mean, I love the fact that so many of these models were early outs and I love the fact that there's no elimination, at least not for a while, so that everybody really gets a chance to shine. So, if you're not doing great this week, hopefully that will push you next week and just continue to push you and, get it together, babe, get it together. But I am so excited because it seems so promising for what we have this week.
So exciting. So much fun to come still. And the glow up is real on a lot of them.
Truly.
The creators have done an exceptional job. I'm just going to give another shout out to them while we're here. Famey Queens with Aquamarine, Lou with Ash, Mystical Quinny with Tina, Z Catch with Bix, OK It's M Here with Ebony Lee, Devon_1 with Frankie Michaels, Mind of Jessie with Kiara, and Adoring Terror with Musa. Round of a fucking applause for all of you. That was, my round of applause isn't working. Something tells me that has not been, oh yes, that would help if I bloody put on, now we can hear the applause. Oh, that's lovely, isn't it, when things work? That's really nice. But a really, really exceptional job.
They're all just so stunning. If anything, how dare you make them so stunning?
Yeah.
Because now we are in this position where we have to choose our favorites. And how can you do that when there are so many to choose from?
I'm tossing up between like 3 models for my win.
Yeah, that was me too,
Yeah.
babe. That was me too.
We've
Like,
all been there.
it's hard.
Because at first I was like, without giving away everything with my own placements, I was like, oh, well, maybe I'll have 3 people in the top. And then I was like, but there's 3 people who could win. So then that's not going to work with the, this is going to be
Doesn't fit into the fantasy.
yeah, this is going to be a very interesting and very bias-based. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
You just
Do
gotta
we need
gotta
to-
go
do
with
we
what
need to-
calls you.
Have a moment. Do we need to hold hands, sing Kumbaya?
I
See
think-
what comes.
I think I'm going to need
Meditate
more
on
than a
it.
fucking kumbaya. I think I'm going to need
Someone get the selenite towers.
I'm going to need a heart monitor at this rate. Jesus Christ.
Oh, Catherine, I'm more than happy to. If my arms could reach that far, I would be passing this baby along.
Share a cookie, Leah. I think we could all
Oh
use
god, not the
nibble.
cookie! Not the cookie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I've made my decisions. Okay. That was really, I'm not. Oh, okay. Yes. Wonderful. So with
Catherine.
my whole heart and mind being broken, let us jump over to our wonderful judges panel. Ooh, wow, revamp, cute. So, for those who are not super aware of how the judging works, these are what I call my beautiful panelist judges. So both Leah and Bubble give their opinions during the episode, and they give out essentially their own diamond/mini pyramid. They're both allowed to choose a winner of the week. They're both allowed to choose 2 high placements, and then they're both allowed to choose 2 safe models. They also have extra special powers like a pink slip or a golden ticket, but more on that later.
Oh god.
Oh, as in like I'll explain it later. It just feels like a lot of information if I just throw it all out now. So,
I mean, so fair, so valid.
Leah and Bubble, which of you would like to start? Something tells me that both of you are going to fight to not start because you want to delay having to not award some of the models.
Why don't you just circle back and you go first?
I love that. That's so funny. Bubble, that's the best one you've told today.
Okay, Beverly. Go on.
Bubble, you know what? Because you've scared me into oblivion, Leah, let's start with you.
Oh, great. Love that for me. Cool. All right. Well, kids, let me tell you something. This was nearly impossible, okay? And I'm so excited to see so many of these models. And so we're starting with Safe, obviously. This model, while I'm excited to see everybody come back, I'm especially excited to see this model come back because I really felt like they had so much potential on their season, and I was devastated when they got eliminated. And I just could not argue that they were gorgeous. Might not have been the winner this week, but they were still gorgeous and still deserve some recognition, and that is Frankie.
Oh! Let me just double check that sound is fucking working. Did I make them all work? That did, thank God. Okay, I love this. Frankie had a beautiful job. Frankie, without giving away any rankings for Frankings, Frankie was someone who I was toying with on a cusp.
Edging.
I mean, the look is just beautiful.
Yes, Bubble, I was edging
I
Frankie.
love All-Stars. I love All-Stars because of the CC element, because, I mean, it's already amazing to see what people can create within the confines of EA, but when you give them, like, a bit more oomph and, like, more modern clothing, let's be fucking real, EA, when you have the custom creators that come in and give the people what they want, like, art happens, and Frankie's glow up is just magnificent. So well fucking done.
I think a huge sort of uptick in what we're seeing in All Stars is going to be the hair specifically. I don't know what the fuck
I
EA's
love a good
doing,
hair,
but the texture that they put on a hair seems so uninspired.
It's 2D. Is what it is.
They clearly haven't consulted any, even like a hairdresser or a hairstylist or someone who understands what would work as a hair, even for something like in gaming. They just went, oh yeah, we'll just give some basic hairs and here we go. And then they went, oh, we're going to expand. And CC's been doing this level of shit since the game fucking came out.
Truly, and I wish EA would hire some of these custom creators to like make like clothing packs, hair packs, stuff that people actually want.
Don't start with me. Yep.
You know what?
Like there's just so much lost profit there.
Yes.
The body hair has more detail than the head hair.
Truly.
That's how I feel about that. Just unwavered blinking. So with that being said, oh my God, Sim Dependent, stop. I don't know if you noticed, Leah, as you were talking, I did zoom in, so my face is my face is a little closer to the same sizing as the both of yours, because I just looked very tiny. So as you're talking, I'm just having a great
shrink
time.
You know.
I can, but I've decided not to. So with
honestly,
that being
I'm
said,
so glad that I didn't notice. I would have been in a giggle fit.
Yeah, apologies. I really
Like
got to
I
make
am
sure
now.
that when you're spicy, I'm not adding to this. I'm not adding. I need to just be helping you coast along without making things significantly harder for you. Yes. So with that being
Thank you
said,
so much.
while we give Leah a moment to recover from me staring directly into her soul, I'm really curious for your rankings, because I think on the panel, out of the three of us, you definitely are the least conscious of hurting the model's feelings with your feedback. And I love that because it's very refreshing.
It's okay.
No, I genuinely think that's what it is. I don't think you're trying to be anything other than just honest. And I think Leah and I are very much the people-pleasy element of, well, you know, if our sentence starts with, well, I just,
God.
you already know that
Call me out.
we are just being like, okay, I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. Bubbles like, I don't know. I feel like they was shit. And it's something I aspire to have a little bit more of. But this week you seem genuinely, really like overwhelmingly, what's the word? Like, not shocked, but you're kind of like, what's the word? Not when you're excited, when you're pleasantly surprised at the caliber that has been presented.
Well, yeah, especially because we've had a few pork chop parkers in the mix. Not that's a bad thing.
There it is, Tim. But yes, there are a couple of first outs, so seeing them all slay this hard is very slay. Wow, Aaron, good vocabulary. Bubble, please continue.
it just makes you wonder, like, what could have been if we saw that tragic EA outfits on your corpse for your season.
I mean, I couldn't have said it better myself. So, Bubble, who have you given your safe placement and why?
So I picked Aqua.
Oh, good, very nice choice.
Very much because they look like a 50s, 60s movie star. It's very like Marilyn Monroe in Some Like It Hot.
Oh my gosh, yes. Which is ironically giving me the same vibe that just came into my head when you said that. It's giving the recent season of Feud.
Ooh, I haven't started that yet, but yes.
It's giving that. I love that that reference happened and both of you were like, I actually don't know if it's anything fucking like that, but yeah, sure. If you're living for that.
Agree.
You disagree?
I also had in my head like Plasma from the new season of Drag Race.
Yeah, Plasma would eat this fucking. She would eat.
Oh, Plasma would be into it.
Okay. I see your justification for both of these placements, which makes me very curious as we start to go up the lung of the radar. The lung of the radar.
Climbing the lungs of the corporate radar.
Wow. The lungs of the radar. Okay. Speaking of the rungs of the ladder, Leah. Or should I say Liada? Okay, Aaron, that's bum.
Get the fuck out of here.
Leah.
I will not be disrespected like this.
So you have an issue with ladders. You heard it here first, everyone. Leah hates ladders. If you've ever owned a ladder, Leah thinks you're a terrible person.
Don't support the ladder industry. You know, it's just really
support.
You know, I have a fear of heights.
Industry.
It's really inconsiderate to my fear of heights.
Leah, you are.
Okay, you're not on an 8-foot platform anymore.
You're too good for your own knowledge. You just said don't support the ladder industry. When a ladder's job is to support you're too strong, Leah. You're too powerful. You're too powerful for this world.
Powers. Leah's astral projection and asthmatic. Wow.
Stop.
Kettle's boiled.
Oh my god. Oh, okay. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
Somebody send help, please.
Oh no, I'm gonna start crying. Oh my god.
I can't see straight. I'm okay. My god. Okay, I'm down, okay? This is a normal. I'm fine.
Oh my god.
Leah, just come down. You'll be fine.
Oh, you made me wipe all of my makeup.
The tears are streaming.
Off. Oh my god.
The tears are
You had me silent
down
laughing. Leah, do you know how hard it is to get me to silent laugh? Not a sound was coming out of me.
I have never had a tea kettle laugh in my life. And tonight was history making. It was historical.
Oh my god.
Oh. All right, I'm back.
Hello, well, wonderful. Speaking of the temperature of your kettle being quite high, who is the first model you've put in your high placement? It's a French tea kettle.
Oh, God. Anyways, sorry, France.
Come on, La Grande Dame.
La Grande Dame. Yes, my top two. The second placement in my top two. This model. I mean, again, we had a season. This season is full of early outs. This model, particularly, I think might have had the early out. And again, it was just really, really. I can't look at that. I can't look at it right now. I can't relive it. I can't relive it. This model is amazing and beautiful, and they are so hot, giving body, giving everything you need, and that model is Ebony Lee.
Ebony Lee! Let me do a cheer!
I got it out. I did.
Well done, Leah. I'm so very proud. Very, very proud.
Thank you.
I would say your opinions have really boiled over. It's just quite beautiful to watch and hear. So,
Thank you.
to give Leah a moment to recover, Bubble,
Yeah.
how about your first high placement?
Okay, so I'm not going to beat around the bush, but I picked Tina.
Ooh, okay. Let me do it also a little cheer.
The main thing I did note down in all capitals was that Quinny needs to go to jail immediately.
Yes.
Thank you.
Quinny, I have never been a thigh person. I've never looked at a pair of thighs and gone, wow, yep, mm-hmm.
I didn't look above the neck.
Yeah, Quinny, I officially have a Tina thigh. I'm not going to say it on the specifically Tina's thighs.
Yes.
That was the main reason I picked that photo. Was for that thigh. That was just like all the fingers good. Oh.
Maybe not.
It made me rethink a couple of things. I almost called Josh. But it's okay.
Now straight. Yeah, Aaron's going back to the blue overlays. We're doing a 360.
Bubble, that is such a niche that I got straight away. I loved that. For anyone who was not here for my straight overlay era, it was quite interesting. I wouldn't say iconic. I would say hopefully everyone's forgotten about it, but alas. All right, Leah, if you feel you have recovered.
I'm here. I want to say I'm well, but let's be honest. Have I ever been?
No, and that's why we all get along.
Truly. Trauma bond.
Your second... I love the fact that we have not seen a double up of any of the models thus far. Both of you have not picked anyone that's the same. So, Leah, who is your second high placement?
My second high placement... this was very difficult because I kept going between this model and my winner. And at the end of the day, I just had to go with my gut, had to go with the one that was drawn in your eye that teensy bit more. But this image, I freaking love it. And I'm going to tell you who it is, and tell you why I love it. My top 2 placement is Tina Board.
Delicious. Cheers, cheers. Clapping.
It's just stunning. And what I love about it is the story it's telling me, because obviously we know Tina's backstory, an android, and in this moment with the well behind them and the pose that they're making, the face, the little smile, it fully feels like they're making a wish almost to be human. Yeah. And it's just so ethereal and beautiful. The look is everything, Quinny, and then the pose, and again, just all elements of this really came together beautifully.
Yeah, I don't have any other thing to say or feedback or to agree or disagree, because you said it all. It's really, really beautifully done. On all fronts.
Just take the words out of your mouth.
Yeah, Quinny, you can take someone else out of my mouth too. My fucking attitude. Quinny, you did a phenomenal job. Tina, this is again another week where Tina has absolutely destroyed the opening week. This is like seasons 2.0 for Tina, where the first week it was just landslide victory. Tina did a great job. Bubble.
Well done, Tina.
Well done, Tina. Pat on the back. Bubble, who is your next high placement?
I think me and Leah might be on somewhat of the same page. And we've just swapped because I picked Ebony.
Ooh, very nice. I'm very curious for both of your winners. Jesus Christ. Bubble, what drew Ebony to that placement?
Everything.
Yeah.
Full stop.
It was one of those, at least with my decision, when I was working out who the winner was, it wasn't necessarily has anyone not got something. It was who could I just not justify being considered the top of the week.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's tough out here, and it's slim margins between everyone. It's so difficult.
Yeah, I nearly gave out 2 winners and 3 top placements, 3 high placements, and then went, girl.
Yeah, sounds about right.
I was like, girl, it's week fucking 1. You need to rein it
You
in.
need to slow your roll.
Rein it in, darling.
Yeah.
All right. With all of that being said, it is now time to announce each of your winners. You both know the drill in terms of sending me the winner and then doing your little lead up, and then I'll do the little winning video. Let me double check. Yes, the winning video works. Fantastic. Okie dokie. Leah. Who is your winner for the week and why?
I was overjoyed to see this model get a second chance because they were my pick in their season. And I had really been rooting for them. It was sad to see their journey cut short. And they came back, with a fucking vengeance. Because my God, this photo is just so attractive. Beautiful look. The pose was everything. And my winner had to be... That's right, baby.
Yes! Kiara!
That's right!
Kiara! Fuck yes! I love to see that.
So stunning. Like, so stunning. Again, it was a very hard toss-up between Tina and Kiara, but I just had to go with which one was just pulling my eye a little bit more. And maybe it's just because Kiara is just so damn attractive in that look, in that pose.
Everything about fucking Kiara is just...
The glow-up is everything. Everything.
This is all so very interesting. What I love about Kiara's photo is that the photo we ended up choosing was not the one we were expecting to like. We thought it was going to be like okay, we'll go with the first one. It's really beautiful. And then we got to it and went, hang on a second, what the fuck?
Yeah, how could you ever doubt that?
The
that
opposite
was perfection.
of the translation,
Exactly.
where sometimes we feel like when we get the photo, we lose some of the oomph it had during the photo shoot. This was the opposite. In the photo shoot, we went, oh no, we were hoping for this and this and this, and we got this. When we get to the photo, it's like, oh fuck, you can do anything.
Oh no, we were rewarded. We were rewarded. That is Gorgina.
Yeah, I can sometimes get a little bit too caught up in, the photo shoot didn't go super well. But then I love being proven wrong like this. I love being proven wrong with photos like Kiara's. Okay. So, Bubble, who is your winner for the week? And wahahai?
I'm just gonna quote myself because who else can I quote? No one really. All I put is this person is giving me fanny flutters, for fuck's sake.
And that model is... Yes! Yes! I do the cheers sound. Yes! All right, Bubble.
I know.
Fanny flutters. What about the photo is giving us the fanny flutters? Tell us.
It giving porn star. I can't explain.
Yes. Giving porn star, but like top of their fucking field.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like top 0.011%.
Yeah, left their contract, started the OnlyFans because they knew they were going to make so much more fucking money just working for themselves and prove themselves correct.
Beautiful. And who doesn't like watermelon trunks?
That color palette of that was uncannily perfect.
Yeah. Wonderful. Thank you.
This is all very interesting because I don't know if this is the first time it's ever happened, but all 3 of us have chosen different winners.
Ooh.
Usually...
I'm into it.
For some reason, last season, Bubble and I were really on the same page, which had me very concerned, mainly for Bubble. previous seasons, usually it's Leah and I on the same page. And I think there's a little bit of the same page between the two of you, at least with your high placements. But I have a different winner. No, it's not me. All right, everyone fucking calm down. So with that being said, Leah and Bubble, what are your expectations for this season? Knowing that after 4 weeks, the top 4 get to move on, what are you hoping some of these models do? Because obviously with only 4 weeks, not everyone is going to get a win.
Which is, like, sad. Yeah, because obviously it's a competition, not everyone can win, but...
But at least this time around, it gives us more time to really get to know the models and see what they're capable of.
Yes.
Before we bid them adieu.
And without us getting sick of them too. I think that was my main concern, is that if we had all the models for the whole time, it'd get to a point where you're kind of over it. And you just kind of go like, oh, like, okay, I get it. They're doing this thing again. I didn't want it to get to a point where we went, oh, good, they're just doing the same thing they always fucking do. But what I will also mention, because I think it's worth noting, is that in the past 3 seasons, the winner for season 28 only had 2 wins, which was Resurrection, A blank. The winner for Crystal Ball, if I remember correctly, had no wins. Don Seattle had not won a single challenge, and in fact beat out Sky Sunfire with 1 win, Xena Escobar with 1 win, Sawyer Benitez with 3 wins. They literally won half of the challenges. And that was also the same season as Bix, who went home with a challenge win, and Kai with a challenge win. Don did not win anything except the crown.
And that is so impressive.
That's so impressive. It's so fucking iconic.
I remember Dawn was one of my favorites for that season. So
yeah,
thank God for those points.
And not only that, I don't even think they placed high that many times either. Don's track record. Y'all are gonna love this. The winner of the season, by points, might I add. Safe, safe. Top 2, safe. Low, low. Bottom 2, win the season.
Incredible.
That's fucking iconic. Over Sky Sunfire.
The story of this entry.
Sky Sunfire, top 2, win. Top 2, low. Top 2, safe, low. Didn't win.
My
Slay.
God.
Fucking slay.
And that's the crying shame.
So even if some of the models are winning these challenges, it's not necessarily a guaranteed ticket that if you win a challenge, you make it all the way through, because don't forget, we also have skill placement pyramids which have their own points similar to the photo shoots. So you could just fuck up every photo shoot but blitz every skill challenge. Top 4.
Exactly.
Very interesting.
Which is wild.
And I kind of like that it puts a bit more emphasis on the skill challenge. They can't get away with being lazy. So with that being said, Leah and Bubble, I thank you profusely for your time.
Thank you.
Everyone, we say thank you, judges. And again, please go and check out Spicy Leah at spicyleah.twitch.tv. And you can go and check out the Let's Queer the Air podcast on Spotify. You can also check it out on Twitch, because that's where they do live streams over on Twitch. So please go and check them out there. Leah and Bubble, any final words? Leah, that was my grand opportunity to let you say your joke one more time.
No, you don't understand. I was like, do I do it?
Yes,
I do it the first time?
I put it on a platter for you. Leah, please do it for us.
All right, I'll start. Get all started. Woo! Get ready for more of this.
More
Thank
tea
you so
kettles.
much.
Let's fucking go.
More tea kettles, baby.
And Bubble, any words of advice? I know that the models are in your good graces this week. Do you have any words of advice to keep them in your good graces?
Honestly, not right now. Not yet.
I do want it noted, team. Bubble is speechlessly impressed with the models. I think that deserves its own round.
Give it till next week.
Yeah, next week they'll all crumble and Bubble will be like, all right, motherfuckers, here's what's up. But I do want to note that this is really a nod to the creators and also the models this week. It was just round of applause. Thank you very much. Thank you,
Well
judges.
done.
I appreciate the both of you. Fare thee well.
I appreciate you.
Goodbye.
Bye.
All right, team. As you all know, love the fucking judges. Let me quickly just recap that. So, Leah has given their safe placement to Frankie, the high placement to 8, Tina and Ebony, alongside the win to Kiara. On my other side, which is the right side of the screen, but my left in real life, it's very confusing. Bubble has given Aqua the safe placement, Tina and Ebony the high placement, and Bix the win. Round of applause there. It's really going to be an interesting week. So before we get into my placements, I'm going to very quickly go to the bathroom, pull down my pantyhose, which you're all obsessed with the fact that I take so long in the bathroom to pee because I wash my hands, and then I'll be back. We will do the placements and then the skill challenge, and then the skill challenge placements, which, as you all know, after the judging, things tend to move quite quickly to the end of the episode, so this is probably going to be the last pee break, fingers crossed, and I'll see you all in just a moment. All right, I am back. Shake it and break it, Aaron. Oh, shake it, don't break it. Hamlet, that's probably better advice than shake it and break it. All right, team, we are back from the bullhorn. It is now time to have a look at my placements. So if I hop over to my pyramid placement screen, oh, fantastic. Now I have updated this ever so slightly to make it a little bit easier and a little less confusing / convoluted. Now, with the placements this week, I will say I could have justified like upcharging, like putting pretty much everyone up. What I'm trying to do this season is keep the placements where they are, and I just have to remember that because the caliber is higher, it doesn't mean that everyone's in a higher tier. I still have to judge it based on what I'm presented. And so with that being said, this is a little bit of a cut and dry in terms of placements. So we have our 3 low placements. I have my 2 safe placements. I have my 2 high placements. And I have my win. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Beautiful. Maths. Now, with that being said, I could have very easily justified 2 wins, 3 high placements, but then there would be no safe placements and 3 lows, which to me just does not... It just does not make sense to me to do that. It feels almost unfair / my God, if that's how we're starting the season, there's no hope. There's no hope for me. So, with all of that being said, I am not going to beat around the bush. I'm going to get straight to it. So, in my low placements, but by no means do I think that these models did not do a good job, I have... Do I have like a small drum roll? Ash. Now, again, this is not a bad photo. I actually really like the character work. I really like it with the backdrop. I get a clear story. But this was a week where I could have put 5 out of 8 models high or above. High or win. So when it comes down to it, do I think that this was one of the top 5 photos of the week? Or even top No, yeah, top 5 photos. Not necessarily. So unfortunately, the first model in the low placement for me is Ash. Moving on, because I don't want to dwell on it, because they did not do a bad job. The next model I have placed is, tell me if you can hear this sound. Could you hear that? We can, beautiful. The next model I've placed in the low 3 is again, it's exactly the same thing as Ash. It's not that it's a bad photo whatsoever. I just think that there were some stronger photos this week, and unfortunately Musa just fell a little short for me. It's really lovely, it's very simple, but it just fell a little short for me. And again, this is one of 4 weeks that they have the opportunity to do this. So I don't want this to be Musa's not good, anything like that. She's fantastic. It just was a very strong week. With that being said, the last model that I put in the low position, which I think is very interesting for some of you, or will be interesting for some of you, is now hear me out. This is a fucking beautiful photo. Absolutely stunning. In fact, this is a photo that another judge chose as the winner of the week. This for me was on the cusp of safe. It could have been pushed up to safe, and if I had done the other things, I would have put this in safe. It was literally only here because I do think the other photos were a little bit stronger. I think that this is stunning, but, and you all know this, Kiara is my favorite. I've not been shy about this. Which, as you know, means that I hold Kiara to a very high standard. And I know Kiara can do better. I almost wish I hadn't looked at the poses that I would have wanted. Remember how I did that afterwards? I wish I hadn't done that because I feel like I shot myself in the foot. So, reminding you all, no model is going home, and this is again all just opinions. If you disagree with the opinions, you can join the Patreon at the free tier and let me know who you think your winner of the week was. So, I do enjoy this photo of Kiara, but if someone has to go in this low 3 position, I'm going to put Kiara there. Because I can't justify any of the others being in this position. I can't. Sim Dependent Woman, you stop with this gob rat, okay? It's okay to have opinions. Wrong opinions under his eye. Look, poor Kiara over here. She's gone through enough. But yes, I agree. Bubble, the wing did a number on Kiara. I suppose you're entitled to your wrong opinion, and you're all entitled to think that I'm wrong. You're more than welcome to. I understand the frustration, and I hope you all know that Kiara is here because I have to put somebody here. I have to put somebody here. If I don't put Kiara here, who do I put? Who are you all going to throw under the bus? Because it has to be another one. It has to be another model. So which model are you all putting here? If it can't be Kiara, all of a sudden you're like, Ash. But Lou, Ash is already there. Now, one thing I didn't mention during the judging, because I just got reminded just then. with the time zones that we mentioned earlier on in the season, I have invited what I would like to say the on/off call judge. Now, what I mean by this is that some weeks our judges it's either slightly too late because of timings, or someone is off having a life outside of the internet, which I'm so happy that people have that. What is that like? So there is a third judge kind of floating around who will also be giving their opinions on/off call. When they're on call, it'll be on call. When they're off call, it'll be slightly off call, which means that there is an element that some of you aren't seeing, which adds a bit of an unknown. Not the unknown. Stop it. Please tell me you've all seen that. Okay, so moving on to slightly higher ground here with our safe placements. The model that I nearly swapped out Kiara with is this is a beautiful photo. This is stunning. I nearly put Kiara here, but the difference was that I think Bix overall sold every element of what was going on. So for me, Bix takes the lowest of the safe placements. Now, what's interesting is that my low safe and my high low were both the judges' winners. And I love this, again, because different opinions create different scores. I really love it. I really love it. This is my justification. Justification. So Bix was my next safe placement. My second safe placement, who I nearly made a top 3 with this model. This photo is one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. I love this image of Frankie. I love the story that I get from Frankie. New aspect for Gobby's next model. Give chat 2 minutes to observe and mull over your choices during a short musical melody in order to see all pics in one frame. Proddy, I will do that. I will do that. I promise. I won't do the short musical melody, but I will let you look at all the photos and the placements. And then you can all tell me in the chat who you would place where, unless you want to save it for Patreon, in which case, save it for Patreon. I really love this photo of Frankie. I think it's beautiful. I think it's simple, but it's effective. I get the story of Frankie. I get the redemption of Frankie. I really love this image of Frankie. This is what I mean. Like, this is what I'm up against when I'm placing Kiara low or Bix as my low safe. This is what I'm up against. Really, I'm the victim in all this, is what I'm saying. I'm the victim in all this. Seriously, it's so hard for me. It's just so hard. And now we move into our high placements. Dun dun. So let me do my little cheer there. Okay. With all of this being said, this next model really sold it for me. Really sold it. I wasn't convinced at first, but the more I looked at it, the less I could deny that it was a fantastic photo. So, my first high placement goes to that was so smooth. My scroll across, that was so good. This photo is stunning. And genuinely, from this photo all the way through to Kiara, they were this close to each other. They were this close to each other. This photo is beautiful. It's stunning. I love that despite the color difference between Aqua and the backdrop, that they still stand out. It still works. The hat is the correct amount of sass. I love this. I really, really do love this image. And I think it's being overlooked a little bit because it's not the most initially aesthetically drawing to your eye. You're like, oh yeah, but the colors don't necessarily work. That's what makes it impressive to me. I'm impressed by the fact that despite the colors being a little clashy, Aqua still pulled it the fuck out with the pose, with the attitude, with the hat. The makeup is beautiful on Aqua here. It's simple, but it's effective. There's enough color going on. There's enough pattern. I love this image and I stand it. I stand by it and I stand it, apparently. Now these next two. If it wasn't the first episode and we were further in the season, I would have given both of these models the win. I think across the board, these two had the strongest photos, hands down. And again, these are the same two models that both judges put as their high placements. So I know I'm not wrong in thinking that these two, I nearly gave something away. Is that the... Yes, beautiful. Okay. However, my winner for the week is... You cannot tell me that this model did not only devour it and throw it out of the fucking park, but was a first eliminated model who came back and in their first week, This is the second photo that Ebony has ever taken for Gobby's Next Top Model. This. Okay. This image showcases why I love All Stars and why All Stars is so much fun. Because Ebony's track record is first eliminated to winner of the first challenge in All Stars. I love the story arc for this. I love this photo. I love this drink. Jessica Wilde, the girls who get it, get it. The color of this outfit with the backdrop, stunning. The way that their tattoos are shown off, stunning. The dreaminess in their face, stunning. The way that they are standing so intentionally, their hip popped out to the side, amazing. The way that they are so confident, radiating joy and positivity. This is what I knew Ebony could do in the original season. I was gagged that they were first out. I'm obsessed with this. I could have also given Tina the win. I could have. And Tina then would have had 2 seasons that they start with a win. That's great. I love that for Tina. But there is something with this photo. There is something. There is something you cannot replicate. There is something that we may never see again. There is an energy. There is a combination. This is a beautiful photo. The fucking thigh is stunning. The face is stunning. The makeup. It all works with the backdrop, the color palette. It's on paper perfect. But there is something. There is something that I cannot shake from this photo. And so that, team, is my set of placements. Let me move these all the way over here so that you can all see them together. I'll move them up like this. And then I'll put these down here so that, again, you can all see them. In fact, what I might do, I won't be able to do that. So this is my little pyramid. Again, working our way from the top, we have our winner of the week, our high placements, our safe placements. The fact that these three are the low placements. This is low placement level. This is fucking all-stars. What, and to think that this cast is basically entirely made out of early outs. Early outs. What the fuck? These models did not make it to the second half of the season. 6th. Tina is the highest ranked model as a 6th place. They didn't even make it to top 5. What the fuck? We have to do it all again next week. Holy shit. Not sure if this is the keyboard of the biz this evening, but I'm hoping everyone's picking up what I'm putting down. Prodi, I absolutely am. I promise you, you are all good. This lineup is exceptional. Exceptional. And again, if you disagree, you can come and tell me over on Patreon. You can join the free tier and let me know who your winner for the week is, or you can join one of the judging tiers and you can give me a little more detail about exactly who you want to put and where and why. Now, please play the song. You know what? You can have the Patreon song while you look at this. This will be the melody. This is the melody y'all wanted. This is the melody y'all gonna get. Okay. Are you ready? Let me make sure I've got my music shushed. Otherwise, that's just going to be fucking chaos. I have 60 seconds to convince you to subscribe to the Patreon, so start the clock. Go. Early access, Patreon voting, general support, community spirit. I could go on, but I'll just stop. Oh. Jake! You better subscribe to the Patreon. You better subscribe today. What? You better subscribe to the Patreon. You better subscribe today. I can't hear you. You better subscribe to the Patreon. You better subscribe today. You better subscribe to the Patreon. You better subscribe today. Did somebody say more perks? No? Fuck it. Weekly Patreon judging, voting power, model casting power, the power to select the theme of future seasons, as well as early access to season theme submission requirements, your name featured in YouTube videos and streams. You get exclusive behind the scenes GobbysGayming model content. I think that's 8. Right? Chill out. Subscribe to the Patreon. Subscribe today. Subscribe. Subscribe to the Patreon. Subscribe today. I'm like begging. Subscribe to the Patreon. Subscribe today. Do it now. Subscribe to the Patreon. Subscribe today. Please. Well, that is our 60 seconds up. Have I convinced you? I fucking hope so. If you haven't, please feel free to check out the Patreon. And if not, that's totally fine. I'll just go fuck myself. Solid. That was fun. Okay, so with all of this being said, it is now time to participate in a skill-based challenge. Our very first skill-based challenge of the season, and our very first skill-based challenge that actually is going to have some placements that will be determined by how they do. Not necessarily the amount of skills that they've clocked up, which they will get points for, but for how they go in comparison to other models. I just love the pop of the blue in aqua in the photos lined up like that. See, this is, again, it pops out so beautiful. I don't need to, Aaron. You're preaching to the choir, darling. You are preaching to the choir. So, whoopsie daisies. So with all of that being said, I think it's time that we get our lovely little skills wheel. Oh, beautiful. Let me go over here. Now, this will still have the model poses, so give me a moment to fix that. Beautiful. Let me open skill-based challenge. Now, I need to update some of these skills because the game has added quite a few skills. Naturally, with the smaller room and with there only being 8 models, some will be a little bit too big for us to do. So let me shuffle and let me spin and see which skill they're going to be developing first. Are we ready? Spin the wheel, spin the wheel. Very interesting. I don't remember which seasons have done logics challenges before. So this is going to be very interesting because some of the models will have the logic skill already and some of them will not have the logic skill. I see. So let me very quickly get some chess tables ready, which actually is probably one of the easiest skills to set up. Let me go over here and let me grab, you know what? They can have the really nice chess table. I'll let them have that. They can have the really nice, expensive chess table. If I can find the really nice, expensive chess table, which should be somewhere around here, and it should be round. Oh no, it'll be this one. Oh, the grand. Oh. So let me put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I will not have Liz and Rashida join in on this one. I feel like that might be a little chaotic. Oh, there is not a lot of space here. Let me do it this way instead. Sorry, I know you all can't see this, so don't stress. And then let me put... Oh, actually there is space. Hang on, what am I talking about? There is space for Liz and Rashida. Now, I would put Catherine on the channel as well. But, I said channel, I meant challenge. But Catherine would kind of blow them all out of the water, so I feel like it's a little unfair. You know when you're put next to someone and they're so good at something that you're kind of like, wait, why the fuck am I here? That. I don't really want to do that to the models. I still want to give them some hope that they'll get through this particular challenge. And so I feel it would be unfair to do that to them. All right, I am saving the game. Let us pop over to our game screen. And also I think it would throw off the symmetry. So let us get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to get Musa to play chess. I'm going to get Ash to play chess. Bix, obviously. Kiara. Frankie. Aqua. And then I think Tino, who's focused. And Ebony. Actually, you know what? I think Liz has played enough fucking chess. Let's get Rashida. And then Catherine, come on up. Why the fuck not? Liz has played enough chess in her time. Okay. Oh, also I thought Liz is still there. Liz, I'm so sorry, darling. I really thought I brought you downstairs, but you're just trapped up there in your little room. Come on, there we go. Sorry, Liz. All right, so with all this being said, as a reminder, and to kind of explain how this is all going to work all together, the models will still compete in the skill challenge, as you all know they do. They will still take home the skill level that they develop. So for example, if they've got level 3. Oh yes, they're making their way up. If they have level 3 of the logic skill, they will get 3 points. However, instead of the bonus points, they will be put on a placement pyramid, which have their own set of points. They're not worth as many points as the photo shoot, and I will obviously explain that as we go.
What are you not understanding? I said stop.
Quinny!
Bibbity boppity boo, I can finally write a message to you. I love you, mummy. Yes, I do. Bibbity boppity boo.
Quinny will work on her cadence because her timing is a little off. But Quinny, 33 months. Also, you're not allowed to do that. You can't create the beauty that is Tina. Oh my God, the two strongest photos are next to each other. I didn't even realize that. What the fuck? Quinny, you're not allowed to create Tina and then be nice. It's a little too OP. Do you know what I mean? You're a little too good at things. So we might have to reel that back. We'll talk about it, but we might have to reel it back. Okay? A little too strong. You're a little too strong, a little too good. And thank you for the 33 months. I appreciate it. What I find most impressive about this is how they move one piece, but then 12 different pieces change spots. I find that very impressive. Very impressive. Honestly, if I had that kind of telekinesis, I don't know if I'd be competing in an online reality TV show competition. I think I'd be probably like a mass murderer from like telekinesis based things. So far so good. Now keep in mind, it is still early and they all had their needs met quite early as well. So chances are they're gonna last quite some time. A couple of things I will point out. Tina was feeling focused. But Frankie is also an overachiever, which means that they're very good at developing skill. I don't remember if any of the other models are overachievers by any means, but I also don't remember which models may have the genius trait. We'll see. I also forgot to put Catherine, Rashida, and Liz in their swimwear. It was meant to be everyone in the same outfit. There's a lot of skills being developed. Are we hearing the whole thing just going, there it is again, it's going off and off and off. I will note that Bix's little thing is looking a little, So this good moodness maybe won't last. No. Oh, not Kiara being nosy. Kiara seems to make just about everything her business. Could she be a nosy sim? Makes sense. Kiara is the main character after all, according to her. I'm still going to say no to these because I don't want it to be a thing where like Kiara gets the nosy one, but then 3 minutes later someone gets the creative one. And it's like, well, what the fuck? It's kind of not fair. So in the interest of transparency, Aaron, I may or may not have a 3-month subscription coming up next month that doesn't involve you scolding me. Just saying. Proddy, I find it very hard to... Catherine, would you consider yourself to be outgoing? Because you're not technically held to the same rules. So I don't see any issue with giving you the outgoing personality trait. Great. But Tina is bound to the rules. See, this is what I mean. Tina gets outgoing, but Kiara gets nosy. So it feels a bit like to accept these for them. All right. Lots of life changes going on this season, it seems. Lots of life changes. Okay. I think some people are slowing down a little bit on the chess. Actually, what I should do... Hang on. See, here. No. I'm going to put it on Liz so we don't get any of the little diamonds above the head. We can still see everyone there. Beautiful. I can be right in the right circumstances. Yeah, I feel like, Catherine, I'm very similar to you. I'm very outgoing if you meet me, and then the second I'm alone, I'm just recharging. A certain little titty tat has crawled up next to me to make biscuits. A little Bobby. Oh, darling, a little Bobba. Oh, fuck, I love cats so much. Okay. This is going to be a very interesting challenge because these models are clocking up some skills. And that phone is fucking going off. But none of the models have given up yet. It's only a matter of time, obviously, but none of the models have given up. Interesting. What is, out of interest, what is the time? It's only 6:30, so they're not technically in any danger. No, see, this is what I mean. Stop it. Oh! And Bix is the first to leave the challenge. Now, again, that doesn't mean that she has the lowest skill. But it probably doesn't fare well for having the highest if you're the first to leave. But also, Bix is playing smart, right? Bix may not have the strongest skill. This is clearly going to be a very tough skill challenge. But they're leaving early, preparing for the next photo shoot and challenge. And if they're leaving at 7 o'clock, they've got plenty of time to shower, go to the bathroom, grab something to eat, take care of themselves, sleep. So when the next challenge comes along, they're in a good mood and they're ready to go. And then before you know it, Bix is lasting well beyond all of these fucking hell. All of these exhausted models from this particular challenge. And Catherine, I'm assuming it's about 8 or 9 o'clock in the game. Assuming. Yes, but Catherine, Rashida's not nosy. I wouldn't say Rashida's nosy. I say she's detail orientated. Wow, these other models are really outlasting Bix. What is the time now? Yeah, it's about 9 o'clock. Okay, if I were the models, I would... we've only got 11 hours until the next photo shoot. I think I would start thinking about ending. Oh my Jesus Christ. I think I would start thinking about finishing up so that I have enough time to get ready for the next week. Because at this point, you're really limiting your time to get all of your needs met. And after this stellar week, we have really high expectations. And as you can all see, this is a fucking tough group. I think you can turn off self-discovery. All right, I'll have a look after. Because it is Oh, mass exodus. Whoa. And then there's just Rashida. Woo. Oh. Aqua, did you go potty? Okay, well at least the toilets are working apart from the fact that they're all scared of the toilet. Who the fuck is this? Is that Ash? Ash, what the fuck is going on? Ash, I thought you were robbing the place. You're literally dressed as the Sims 3 burglar. Oh my lord. Okay, so I did not hire a maid or butler this season either. Not out of any particular reason, I just didn't do that. So it'll be very interesting to see what they're like. Maybe I should hire them, but maybe in a house that's a bit messy and if they have to cook for themselves. I mean, it's All Stars. I feel like making things a little bit hard. Oh my God, Frankie looks so fucking good. Good, fridge is functional. The beds are functional. The toilets are functional. We know the showers are functional. Great. Happy time. Is Aqua still upstairs trying to pee? No, they're not. Perfect. Team! I think that is the skill challenge done and dusted. So, the skill challenge will still determine... Oh, actually... Question. Because the skill challenge has their own placements, I feel like the low 3 should come down to the popular vote. I feel like the low 3 should come down to your voting, where you all decide who ends up being the bottom 2. That could be a little evil. Look at me plotting. That could be a little evil. Ooh, okie dokie. So, with that being said, welcome everyone to our new skill placement screen. Do you like my little, come on. It's a little cute. It's a little fucking cute. So when I go to the skills, come on. It's a little fucking cute. Don't we think? It's also a little bit cleaner. So with that being said, it's now time to have a look at each of their skills. Let us start with going down the pyramid placement for their photo shoot. So, first up we have, holy fuck. What do you even say to that? Level 4, 70%. If Ebony Lee. So firstly, let me actually put in my place because I have not done that yet. So let me put these in, which is this. That is that. And then we had in the safe placements, Frankie and Bix. And then we have Kiara, Musa, and Ash who are low. Beautiful. So then that will be this and this. Perfect. Then we had Kiara taking home Leah's win. Bubble gave their win to Bix. Then they both had Tina and Ebony in the high placement. Then I've got a column for our special on/off call judge. And then I believe Leah had... I mean, I can always just literally, Aaron, you can just go back to the judging screen and have a look for yourself, darling. Then Leah had Frankie and Bubble had Aqua. Okay, good to know. Leah had Frankie, Bubble had Aqua. Leah had Frankie, Bubble had Aqua. So their skill score for Ebony will be 4 with 70%. So far, that's pretty nifty. And Sensi, so much has changed with Gobby's next top model. It's a fucking lot for me to pick up anyway. But I've really gone balls to the fucking wall, my love. Really gone balls to the fucking wall. And then we've got Patreon judging as well. Oofed. Okay. So Ebony has level 4, 70%. We'll keep that in mind. Instead of the winner of the skill challenge getting 2 bonus points, they will go to into this sort of placement order. To make sure that I have all of the scoring correct, the challenge placements are pretty simple. So it will be, if you're first, it's 10 points. Second is 9 points. Third is 8 points. Fourth is 7. Fifth, oh, actually, why have I done it like that? Actually, no, I have done it like that because it's important for each individual placement. Okay, that's kind of fun. So instead of doing win is whatever, top is da-da-da-da-da, each particular placement has its own score. Is that going to be too close? No, I'm going to stick with it. We're going to see how it goes for this season. Aaron, stick to your guns. So, the next model was Tina Borg, who has, ooh, that's a big drop. Level 4, 5%. So although Tina still takes home a 4, you can clearly see there is a big discrepancy between Ebony and Tina's rank. That could end up being only 1 point, but that could also end up being 5 points apart. Because whoever comes first gets 10 points. Whoever comes 8th, I believe, is only going to get 3. Oof, that is a big jump. Okay, so next up we had Aquamarine. Oh, there's a fly trying to get in my face. It's usually, oh, that's a big tip. See, you've heard it today. Problem solved. Aquamarine, oh my gosh, has level 3, 72% so far. Tip, tip. So far, the rankings are almost exactly the same, if not currently the exact same as the placement rankings. So Aqua is taking home 3 points.
Tip, tip.
Stop it. Tip. All of you stop it. All right, Aquamarine with 3 points. Then we had Frankie Michaels, who has a logic, oh fuck.
Tip, 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 tip.
Level 4, 65%. That is very impressive
Tip,
of
tip,
Ebony.
tip.
Oh, stop it! The lot of you. Also, not you all having completed a quarter of the Wheel of Chaos already. That is going to make that 4th episode fucking wild. Wild! Okay, so. Frankie is taking home 4 points for the challenge, obviously, but is ranked 2nd. So far, Ebony is still doing pretty well. Next, we have our first to walk away, Bix. Level 3, 5%. That's not even that far from Aqua. Oh, no, it is. Sorry, Aqua, that was shady. Level 3, 5%. So that is currently the lowest placement, but it's still 3 points for the skill challenge. So Bix currently is only 1 point away from all of it, but could very quickly jump around. Next, we have Kiara, who has level 3, 54%. Okay, I think that's the 2nd lowest thus far. So level 3, 54%. Kiara's still taking home a 3. And then we have Musa. Ooh, nice. Level 3, 77. That's a bit higher. So still taking home 3 points. And then we have Ash Phoenix, who is currently our lovely bald robber, with level 3, 57. Oh, this is very interesting, which means that our highest ranked model for the challenge score. Where's my sounds? Ebony Lee has taken out 1st place for both the photo shoot and the challenge score. I love this for Ebony. I love this for Ebony. This makes me so happy for Ebony. Yes, Ebony. Yes, 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 yes. 2nd place, I believe, will go to either Tina with level 4, 5%, or Frankie with level 4, 65%. Let me just double check. Ebony was level 4, 70. Yeah, Frankie is next with level 4, 65%. So that means that Frankie will go here. And that means that Tina will go here. But Frankie and Tina will have different scores. So Frankie receives a 9 and Tina receives 8 points. So as it goes down, you're essentially taking away a point for every rung of the ladder down. So Ebony with 10, Frankie with 9, Tina with 8, which means that if you do well, you're still getting quite a few points, but at the end of the competition, it's really the micro additions. Because again, as we currently know, Bix has the lowest score with level 3, 5%, which means that Bix is, if I go down here, only taking home 3 points when Ebony at the top is taking home 10. So there's a huge incentive to do better in the skill challenges. It may not look really big initially because there's no real big gaps between the tiers, but that's a pretty big that's 7 points in a single week. That's pretty big. But luckily, Bix was also safe, which adds the whole other element of, okay, they were safe for the photo shoot, but bottom in the challenge. Fuck. So let me go over here. We put that there. If I remember correctly, the rest of them are kind of in the high 3s. So we've already got Ebony, Tina, and Frankie. Aqua has level 3, 72. Kiara has level 3, 54. Musa has level 3, 77. 57. So the next two would be Musa Winks with 77 and Kiara Mora, not Kiara Mora, Aquamarine with 72. Okay, very interesting. So 4th place goes to Musa Winks and 5th place goes to Aquamarine. Very interesting. I really like this ranking. I think it makes things a lot more... I know it's a lot of numbers. You don't have to necessarily worry about all the numbers. Mummy's got you there. But it means that Musa, who didn't have a great week in the photo shoots necessarily, I'm lying, she did, but did quite well in the challenge, is clocking up a bunch of fucking points. So then the last two that we have to look at is Ash and Kiara. So Ash Phoenix, if I remember correctly, 57, Kiara, 54. So then Ash will take home 5, Kiara will take home 4. So then if I go back to this, Ash will sit right here and Kiara will sit right here. So what I like about this is that there's quite a few mix-ups and changes from our placement pyramid. It's not super all over the place, but there are enough mix-ups that it kind of makes the end scores very interesting, at least to me. So to recap, in the photo shoot challenge, Ebony took out the crown with Tina and Aquamarine in the high placements. In the safe placements, we have Frankie and we have Bix. And in the low placements, we have Kiara, Musa, and Ash. But for the skill challenge, Ebony takes the cake. Fucking go, you Ebony. But in the high placements, we have Frankie and Tina. In the safe placements, we have Musa and Aqua. In the low placement, we have Ash. And as our bottom two for the challenge, we have Kiara and Bix. Well, well, well. Now it comes down to a little bit of an interesting part because typically we would see the skill challenge determine which of our low models are in the bottom two. Where's my dun? I don't know if you'll be able to hear that dun. Oh, you did. Beautiful. However, that feels a little unfair considering they're already being ranked based on their skill challenge. So I put it to all of you. Out of these three models, I'll see if I can get them a little bit closer together. I might put it into build mode. Put that there. Oh, this is a little laggy, but that's okay. We'll make it work. Back to live mode. Go in here. Oh, that's much better, much easier to see. Okay, so with this being said, team, it is now over to you with a manage the poll. Question. Which model was your fave this week? Because when I will explain how this kind of works. With the poll, you will choose the model with the most votes will be low. The model with the middle amount of votes will be the higher bottom placement. The model with the least amount of votes will get the lowest bottom placement. And there are different scores for each of these. You're essentially, and for anyone who's like, oh my God, this is the end of the world. You're essentially dividing the points by 2. The person who gets the most votes will get 6 points. The next model will get 4 points. The last model will get 2 points. So don't stress, they are all still getting points. But you're kind of choosing to give one of the models one final bump. So, is it Kiara? Kiara is on the left. Is it Musa? In the middle. Now, it's the same on these photos as it is in this order. So Kiara's on the left, Musa is in the middle, and Ash is on the right. I will allow additional votes because I love when shit gets messy. I'm gonna put 2 minutes on the clock so I have a little bit of time to work out if I open up that poll, but then I go back here to my lovely pop-ups. There are 3 options on this pop-up. That is very interesting. Let me close that down. There we go. That is not what I was hoping for whatsoever. But alas, it's close enough. I'm just going to pop my head out the side here. Ding! So which model was your favorite this week? Was it Kiara on the left? Was it Musa in the middle? Was it Ash on the right? Now, what I will say again is that I think each of these photos has some really good qualities. Like Kiara's is not bad by any means. Musa is not bad by any means. Ash is not bad by any means, but you're getting 3 very different things. Kiara is really serving you fashion, high-end, giving it their all. Musa is giving you very joyous, very comforting, very relatable. And Ash is giving you story. They're giving you comedy. They're giving you, it doesn't work with the background, but I'm choosing to add the story and make it something bigger than it could have been. I'm actively choosing not to flop with what could very easily be a flop. So I think there's arguments for all of them. Arguments for all 3. And again, these models are not being eliminated this week. So there is no fear or pressure for anyone who maybe didn't have the best week this week. Maybe next week, maybe it'll be slightly better. In the skill challenge, Kiara did have the lowest of out of the 3. Musa, I believe, did quite well, and Ash was just above Kiara. So overall, somewhat close. No one really stood out, but the ranking would be Musa, Ash, Kiara. Ooh, I am not gonna lie. I was not expecting this. I was not expecting this. Okay. That means that in the bottom two placements, we are putting Ash Phoenix and Musa Winx. Which means that in our low placements, if I clear this off, we have got Kiara. Okay. Very interesting. See, Catherine, I don't know if I'm worried for Musa. I feel like this first week for me is I'm excited for those who did well, but I'm not that nervous for those who didn't. Because I know that there's 3 more weeks that they get to really showcase and prove and fight for their spot. And I do think that each of these models will have a shining moment. There's no doubt in my mind. But I'm not super nervous for them just yet. Maybe if there's a second week that I see them in the same sort of position, oh yeah, I can get a little nervous. But for the time being, I'm just gonna pretend it's an anomaly. Oops, it's a one-off. But it is very interesting that we have a first out Musa Winx, who's in the bottom again, with a first out. Oh, whoopsie daisies. Who won the fucking challenge? So there's definitely some big storylines going on here, which I'm very, very excited about. But we are not completely finished yet. Because there is still... Where is it? Where is it? I've got to add this to something. Yes, let me actually add this now, because I tell myself this every single time and then I don't. So let me add that to this. Beautiful. Let me add that here. Let me add that here. And let me add that here. I'm going to cut the track because this is very important and very suspenseful. I need to have all these in the same fucking spot. Actually, Aaron, do that now. So then you don't have to say that every time you need to do it. Let me do this. Gosh, I'm so smart. I'm so smarticle particle. All right, so with this all being said, there is now 1 minute on the clock. Let me see if I can get in the browser source to see what some of y'all are saying. Oh, I don't even have it on this. You have 1 minute on the clock to use your replace a bottom model redeem. You are able to swap out Kiara for Ash or Musa. I will say the model you swap them out for is their final placement. So if you swap Kiara out with Musa, you are making Kiara the lowest placed model for the week. If you do it with Ash, it'll be second lowest placed model. I have a feeling that these replace bottom models are going to start to become a little bit of a bloodbath as the season goes on, and we start getting a little desperate for points. I know that y'all can be a little sneaky with this. The clock. Where is my little... Ding, ding, ding! Bonus point! What the fuck? What the fuck? So I need to double check this. The replace a bottom model redeem is definitely gone, which means it was redeemed within the time that you could do it. And that just came through super late. However, the way I've set it up is that you can't redeem it after it's closed. So that means... Oh, it was a bonus point. That makes so much more sense. I was so confused. All right, I'm going to pretend that none of that just happened. I am going to pretend like I did not think that Catherine had redeemed a replace a bottom model after the voting had closed. I thought Catherine was being very shady to Kiara, which was really funny and cute. But what it turns out is that I'm a fool, and the storyline that I was creating there was just false. Yeah, it was false. It was false. And Catherine decided it was a bonus point instead of replace bottom model. I'm not embarrassed. I don't know why you're all saying I'm embarrassed, because I'm not embarrassed. Because that would be silly to feel embarrassed. Catherine, very nicely done. Okie dokie. With that being said, let me quickly fix this over here. I 100% thought that that was a replaceable model. It didn't even occur to me that it was not the same fucking sound. Jesus Christ. Catherine, nicely done. You know what? One would argue that you added more story doing that than you did replacing. So props to you, producer of the century. Let me go over to our bonus point wheel, which I did update before stream because I was so like, oh my God, I completely fucking forgot to do that. So let me go back to our chatting screen. Let me add in our lovely elimination pop-up. Let me put in Ash and Musa. And I'll just do the sound again. Ooh. So with this being said, we do have a bonus point. Yay. Oh, not Musa. Oh, wait, it's not even the wheel. You just chose Musa. I'm so all over the place. Fucking hell. Okay, but you're full. I've got, look, I wear it on a part of my shirt that is visible because I was going to say my sleeve, but I don't really have sleeves. Fucking hell. Aaron, just give the fucking point to Musa and call it a day. Jesus Christ. So Musa is officially in the bottom two with 2 points. Kiara is low with 6 points. And Ash is in the bottom two with 4 points. Pardon me. Musa gets a bonus point. So team. The scores are nowhere... I know it's very early, right? It's literally week 1, but we all agree that Ebony devoured this entire season so far, week 1. This episode. Ebony devoured this episode with a double first placement, right? A win and a win. The scores are nowhere near as all over the place as I would have expected. The challenge score really helps. It does help, like, ding ding, random bonus point. Catherine, this one is the wheel, right? This one is the wheel. I got it. I did it. I did on the wheel of the and with cause and yes. All right, let me remove this pop-up so we can do the bonus wheel because now I've learnt that they are not layered correctly. With this bonus point wheel, let me shuffle. Who is taking home the bonus point? Jesus Christ, if it's Ebony, I will roll my eyes, but be very happy for them. Oh, and just who we wanted to have the bonus point. Our second bonus point for Musa. Fuck yes. Musa, let me add in your second bonus point. Musa is about to become the new Loose, all right? Let loose. So with all that being said, team, it is now in your hands as to how these scores play out. Patreons will now get to vote. Of course, neither one of these models is eliminated, but these two were the bottom two for the week. So with that being said, Patreons will have their chance to vote. Of course, Patreon judges, your points will go directly into the database. The rest of the Patreons will be scaled according to their tiers, which will go towards the Patreon score. And then for our free Patreon members, you will get to choose your winner for the week, which will also go towards the Patreon scoring, which is very fucking exciting. I like that even though Ebony destroyed both challenges, Ebony is not at a point where no one is even remotely close to them. This is a good, I enjoy this system. I do, I enjoy this system. I like it a lot. Yeah, fuck, nice, good, fuck, oath. What a strong season this is gonna be too. Holy shit. So again, just as a reminder, at the beginning of next week, we will tally up all of the Patreon votes, the Patreon judges, alongside our special guest judge, on-call, off-call judge, and we will tally up the free tier of the Patreon as well. No one will be going home, but from next week onwards, we're gonna start to see, hopefully, depending on how it goes, a little bit of a divide between the models who are doing super well and the models who aren't doing quite as well. It will also be the halfway point for that first culling. Because reminder, after the first 4 weeks, we go down to a top 4, who will then compete for 2 more weeks, who will then go down to a top 2. How the fuck we're gonna get to 2 of these models? Beyond me. I really don't know how we're gonna go. But I like this format. It feels like All-Stars. It feels like the stakes are high, even though the eliminations are not there. It feels like the quality is there. The creators of these models, can we please just get another fucking round of applause? The creators knocked it out of the fucking park. I'm gonna give another round of shout outs to these fantastic creators because y'all genuinely have blown me away. I really am hoping that after All-Stars, when we go back to our regular seasons, we're not like, oh, I wish we had the CC hair. I know it won't be like that, but it gives us something to look forward to at the All-Stars. So congratulations to Famey Queens with Aquamarine, to Lou02 with Ash Phoenix, to Mystical Quinny with Atina Borg, to Z Catch with Big Smith, I'm learning, to OK It's M here with Ebony Lee, the double winner of this episode, to Devon with Frankie Michaels, to Mind of Jessie with Kiara Mora, and to Adoring Terror with Musa Winks. Again, a seriously phenomenal job. But at this point, it is over to the Patreons. Ew! Oh! I forgot that I changed something. I'll fill you all in next week for it because it's not like the be-all end-all. Nothing's gonna like crumble because I've done it this way and I'll just fix it off screen. But I forgot that I did that, but I like that I did that. Just adjusting now. Perfect. It does change things though. Not by much, but it does change things. Okay. So with that being said, I think it's time that we do our lovely outro. Let me quickly hop all over this here. This is our little outro monologue. Let me just pull it up here. Wonderful. Okay, so as a reminder, please be sure to follow us over on Twitch, which is right here. Sounds, where are my sounds? Woo! And you can also watch these episodes over on the GobbysGayming YouTube. If you're looking for reruns, you can watch it for a second look at the episode if you miss certain sections, or if you just want to have a look at the images before you make your Patreon votes. Looking at all of you. Speaking of the Patreons, thank you to my phenomenal Patreon members, where is this one? And I updated this last night because look at me go. I am so good. A huge welcome to Bugaboo, also Oh Snap It's Sky, Sensi Play Sims, and Kanji at the Safe Top Win, and a tier that Sensi somehow found despite me not having published it. So honestly, Sensi, well done to you. And a major, major thank you to my judge tier Patreons, Eclair, Athie, Jackie, Catherine, Jesse, and Proddy. This is the first season we've had all 6 of you from the get-go. Because I believe we started Secrets. I think there might have been 2 or 3 of you. I think there were 3. I believe it was Catherine, Jackie, and... No! I think it might have been Catherine and Jackie. And then through the last season, Eclair, Athie, Jesse, and Proddy have all joined on. And y'all, that is a lot of points that the Patreon judges have now all of a sudden got a fuck ton of power. So I'm very excited to see what you all do. I'm very excited to see what you all think about this episode because all the judges thought differently. So again, thank you to my beautiful Patreon members. A round of applause. You are the reason I get to do Gobby's Extra Mole and keep it going, keep the spirit of this ridiculousness, but this absolute joy of mine alive. So I very, very much appreciate you. I'm not going to play the Patreon song again. I know you all want me to play the Patreon song again. Stop. Seriously, stop. But I feel like 3 times in one stream is probably going to blow your heads off. So let's not do that. What was I about to say? Wonderful. Thank you to the fantastic mods. Where is my chat commands here? Thank you to our fantastic mods who keep this space safe. You're all fantastic. I adore you. Thank you for the work you do keeping this all safe. We'll copy and paste the raid and follow roulettes, but as you all know, we have to do... Oh, actually, we got to do a couple more things. Holy shit. Thank you all for watching and spending any amount of time with me. I can't believe I was going to go through the whole thing and not thank all of you. Fucking rude. You may now tip the streamer using your free channel points. This is my way of giving you what you want whilst also getting what I want. You may use your channel points. It's only 25 and you can tip the streamer with these. Beautiful. All of you say, Aaron, you have to accept the tips. I'm accepting them. I'm accepting these particular tips. I've given you the power. You can use the power for good. Okay? Thank you very much. So with all of that being said, we have to do our fake out elimination to build some suspense for next week. So with that being said, cut the track. There's no elimination, so I don't really know how we're going to do this, but fuck, if there's no elimination, how am I going to do this? Let's make it work. Aaron, make it work, designers. The model not being eliminated from the competition, who may or may not have the lowest cumulative score, is... I don't want to do this. Cut the track! Devoured.